Tri-County Digital Broadcasting brings you the Eastwood Mall Mineral Ridge Game of the Week.
The Friday night lights are shining in Mineral Ridge, Ohio. Welcome into week 8 for the Eastwood Mall Mineral Ridge Rams game of the week. Tonight, the 4-3 Mineral Ridge Rams will take on the 5-2 Springfield Tigers. Welcome into Joe Lane Stadium, Easy Whitaker Field, and the broadcast booth. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Matt Lipsack. Pleased to be bringing you the play-by-play action tonight on Tri-County Digital Broadcasting. Be joined by my partner in crime up here in the booth, Matt Emsch. In just a moment, the Rams able to bounce back after a couple of tough games, and they got a win last week over the Camel Memorial Red Devils by the score of 40-8. Nice all-around performance by the Ridge Rams, despite missing their leading kind of Mr. Everything, Matt, Jacob Russell, who, we did see 3 carries for Jacob Russell. Those 3 carries resulted in, I think, 3 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a 2-point conversion.
Yeah, he looked really good, whenever they put him in a short goal line situation. Campbell could not stop him. You have somebody his size. He just dominated whenever he got the ball. And then you had Christian Dunlap, who stood in for him last week and did an absolutely phenomenal job, had the best game of his career, in my opinion. And then you had some other players who did extremely well. You had Jonathan Rossi, who was one of the players of the game. He had 3 touchdowns, I believe. And, of course, Owen Shingledecker had 3. Christian Dunlap had it was Owen Silak, the sophomore, had the best game that he's had all year. He had a huge bounce-back game from the Lowville game where he had some,
mental lapses.
Yeah, let's put it that way. Really nice. And he just came back like a monster. The offensive and defensive line played great. You also had who was our defensive player of the game. You had
I thought we gave it to
Chase Moore. Well, you gave it to, that was your defensive player game. Mine was Chase Moore. He had the best game of his career, in my opinion. So a monster game tonight against the Springfield Tigers, who took care of the undefeated Western Reserve Blue Devils last week. So it's going to be a really huge matchup tonight.
Yeah, a huge just slog fest, probably the best way to put it, down
Slobber knocker.
In Berlin Center last week. A riveting matchup if you love defensive football. That one finished to the tune of 12-0 in favor of the Springfield Tigers. And, Matt, just to revisit a couple of your points, we had John Rossi last week go for, here we go, 5 catches on 5 targets. Not bad. 142.
Wow.
And 3 touchdowns. So that's an average of 28.4 every time he was catching the ball.
And he was a little lower than that just before that. So he raised his stats.
Actually, I think he was actually around 30.1 coming into the game.
Okay, so he.
I mean, 28.4.
It's ridiculous.
It's nothing to sneeze at for sure.
And his speed when he catches the ball has been absolutely lights out.
And teams really, when you look at the secondary of what Mineral Ridge opponents have to do, they have to pick their poison. You can double team BB9, and you can single up John Rossi, or you can go the other direction. Either way, you're in for a long night.
Yeah, you are. You can't cover both of those guys all night unless your defense is just so extremely good. And that's going to be something. If that happens, then they deserve to win that game. But I just can't see stopping both of those guys.
It has been really a long season for anybody trying to cover John Rossi, who, if we look at the game by games, all right, let's see. Against Pie Valley, 6 catches for 180. Orange held him to 1 catch for 16, but then Jackson Milton, 2 catches for 113. Waterloo, it was just 2 catches for 32 yards, but really, how often did they pass the ball against Waterloo? They didn't. I think they had 50 rushes in the game against Waterloo. Bring it back to the Lowville game 2 weeks ago, 6 catches for 196. And then last week, 5 catches for 142. So John Rossi's putting up some gaudy numbers as a receiver. There's no collective stat keeping for the Mahoning Valley that I'm aware of, but I'd have to imagine that John Rossi,
that's all state type numbers,
with his total of 679 through 7 games, rather.
That's all state numbers right there.
Those are outstanding numbers, averaging over 90 yards a game.
And everybody has been double teaming most of the time BB9. So they've been so worried about Brady Balestrino that they leave John Rossi, either one or none. And he just breaks it off. And like I said, those are all state numbers, first team. So he's having a great year.
And, Matt, it's not like it's just the go ball. We've seen probably of the 8 touchdowns that John has on the season, I would wager that 4 of them have been on 5 or 10 yard slants or in cuts, and then he just turns on the afterburners and leaves everybody else in the dust.
His yak yards are just ridiculous.
Absolutely crazy. I don't even think I keep yak yards on because I'm looking at so many other things that's just impossible for me to figure out.
We'll have to try and see if you can do that next
year. Where does somebody catch? I'm one man.
I know.
I am one man.
You do an incredible
who's
job.
Also trying to call the game. Also keeping an eye on the offensive numbers for Mineral Ridge. They did miss Jacob Russell last week, who like we said, had 5 yards from scrimmage. I'm looking for the number of carries last week. 2 carries for 5 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a 2-point conversion. They wanted to hold him off after he went out of the Lowville game with a what we would call in hockey a lower body injury.
Yeah.
What we're hearing is he's full go tonight, and when you're getting 7.3 yards a carry back into your backfield, it is week 7. It's now week 8. When you're getting 13 touchdowns back into your backfield,
how many yards does he have on the season?
He has 813 yards.
Ridiculous
on the season,
and he missed a game.
He didn't miss a game, but
they held him out.
They held him out, and so 813 yards through 7 games
is gaudy numbers.
Those are very gaudy numbers. I don't have Ian Herb's numbers in front of me from last season, but I would hazard a guess that
they're close.
They are very close as far as yards per game here through week 8. We're going to go ahead and step aside for a timeout. They're getting ready to do some senior night things here at Joe Lane Stadium. When we come back, some more looks at the pregame festivities here at Joe Lane Stadium, as well as hopefully the national anthem and the opening kickoff. You've been listening to the pregame show here on the Eastwood Mall Mineral Ridge Rams Game of the Week.
One of a kind, Eastwood Mall. Eastwood Mall is your go-to destination for football season fun. You'll find great stores and restaurants like Bass Pro Shop, Sports Obsession, Fermanti Brothers, JD Sports, Buffalo Wild Wings, and so much more. Don't forget, Dave & Buster's will soon be open, bringing its own special brand of fun. Find out what's coming next by visiting the website, eastwoodmall.com.
One of a kind, Eastwood Mall.
Do you feel there's more to reality than meets the eye? From Bigfoot and the paranormal to Atlantis and the Men in Black, there's so much we don't understand. Welcome to The In-Between, a YouTube channel for the strange and unexplained. I'm Carol Ann. Join me as we uncover evidence and tell the stories others won't. To find us, go to YouTube and search The In-Between Tales. The In-Between, your adventure into the unknown starts here.
In the Valley, football is king, and the Mahoning Valley Federals are looking to build the 2024 roster with talent forged in this area to compete for a Tri-Point Football League championship. If you're 18 and older and looking to return to the gridiron, call General Manager John Galbraith at 330-540-1099 or visit the team on Facebook at Mahoning Valley Federals Developmental Football. The Mahoning Valley Federals, honoring the football tradition in the Valley.
Call Niles Family Dentistry and Niles Denture Clinic for all your general dentistry and denture needs. Located at 827 Robbins Avenue in Niles, we offer free consultations and bridges, crowns, cosmetic bonding, full mouth extractions, implants, partials, root canals, and whitening procedures. Our denture clinic and labs offer denture repairs and relines while you wait. Please call us today at 330-652-2676 and speak to our friendly staff to make your appointment. That's 330-652-2676. Go Rams.
Carla Dooley Photography, a proud sponsor of Mineral Ridge Local Schools and their athletes, extends heartfelt wishes for a fantastic season to the football team, cheerleaders, band, and dance line. We are now booking for the class of 2026 seniors. Mention this advertisement and receive a $25 discount on any senior package. Call 330-716-1467. Let's go Rams.
Committed to building strength and delivering a healthier you, Steeltown Athletics, located in Niles, was established in 2019 to serve the fitness needs of Trumbull and Mahoning counties. They offer cross-training, HIIT, spinning, open gym, and coach classes with certified trainers. Owners Bob Musali and Dennis Arrow invite you to schedule a visit or call 330-422-8755 for membership options. You can check out their website at www.steeltownathletics.com. Join today. Steeltown Athletics, built stronger.
Full Res Films is your go-to source for professional video production in Cleveland, Akron, and Youngstown. Call us at 216-201-9649. We specialize in promotional videos, television commercials, corporate training videos, music videos, live streamed events, drone video, and more. Call us today at 216-201-9649 or go to www.fullresfilms.com and book your free consultation.
Back at Joe Lane Stadium, Easy Whitaker Field, Matt Lipsack and Matt Emsch here with you. Week 8 of the Eastwood Mall Mineral Ridge Rams game of the week. Your Rams are 4-3. They're going to be taking on the Springfield Tigers, who come in at 5-2. You know, Matt, looking at the other side of the ball a little bit, I was revisiting last year's game down in New Middletown. Kason Kosick, who is the starting kicker, you also see him as a punter, but he's also the starting running back. And last year against Ridge, he put up 25 carries for 193 and 2 touchdowns.
Wow.
That his long was 38 yards on the carry, and the average was 7.7.
Their offensive line dominated last year.
So, it was it wasn't a not close game, but I guess when it all was said and done, the Tigers did end up coming away with the victory 23-10. And, and I remember Owen Shingle. I wasn't at the game. I was at hockey. Jim Craven called the game for us last year. I remember there were a couple late interceptions by Owen Shingledecker that kind of put the game away in favor of the Tigers.
Yeah, it was fun last year doing a 3-man team, me, Jim, and Bob Gessler. I missed you. But it was fun with those guys. It was a different type of situation. But, it's you and I tonight, baby, Matt. So let's get this baby rolling.
We've got the Ridge Rams out on the field, just waiting for the Springfield Tigers to join us through their tunnel. Are they going?
They were coming out a second ago. They must be behind the band show.
No, they're standing right there. They've got the alma mater going. And so let's go ahead and Matt and I will start talking. We'll turn the mics up, listen to the band who's giving us the Mineral Ridge alma mater, and then shortly thereafter, we'll have the national anthem. Our national anthem brought to you by the Mineral Ridge Rams Marching Band. Band's going to head off the field. The Springfield Tigers are going to run through their cheerleader tunnel down here.
I want to say good luck to my daughter, Amira, who is the featured twirler for Mineral Ridge tonight.
And it looks like Breast Cancer Awareness Night over for the Mineral Ridge student section, all dressed up in pink.
There's some from Springfield also in pink as well. I saw some boys in tutus.
I did see the boys in tutus as well. I walked past them on the way over here as Springfield gets to their sideline.
76 is a big boy. That is, let's see.
See, we got a roster in number order, although 76 is not on the roster.
Yeah, he's not. Here we go again.
Maybe 78?
I don't know. I hate when that happens.
Although 73, Ian Hoffman, 6 foot 270.
That could be him.
See, I see a 73. That's a big boy.
We'll have to listen if he's on defense, and they might have him over there in the other room with the.
See a 78. I have not seen a 76 on the sideline yet.
That could be him.
Springfield won the toss, and they will defer. So back deep to receive. Brady Ballostrino and John Rossi both hanging out around the 15-yard line as Mineral Ridge will attack from right to left here in the opening quarter.
Tell you what, 59 is a big boy too. That is junior Russell Lida, 6 foot 260 pounds.
As the sun has set, our game time temperature 64 degrees under crystal clear skies here in Mineral Ridge. An absolutely beautiful early October night for football. 12 minutes on the clock. Kason Kosick prepares to put the boot to the ball and get us underway. Kosick with the run-up, and he will drive it low and deep. Bounces at the 11. Balestrino picks it up at the 7. 15, 20, 25. Gets ahead to the 27, and that is where the Rams will put it in play.
The player who made the tackle there was number 21. That is junior Matthew Weimer.
So, offense going to be led by Owen Shingledecker, 55.7% passing for 655 yards, 7 touchdowns, 5 interceptions on the season. Rams going to start with 4 wide receivers. Trips left, sidecar to the right is Russell. And the handoff will go to Russell. Jacob off left guard, gets ahead to the 30-yard line. We'll call it a gain of 3 on first down.
I believe number 75 was in the tackle. Hopefully we can get his name.
But it is nice to see Jacob Russell back out there. If it was 75, it was Vincent Kinsey.
Okay.
So again, shotgun 4 wide receivers, trips left, sidecar right. Shingledecker back to pass. Looking left, throwing left for Balestrino. Holding at the 50. Balestrino, 45, 40, 35, 30. Stiff arm and steps out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
Huge play.
Balestrino won a jump ball at midfield and then went 25 yards further down before he stepped out of bounds at the 25.
Carson Cunningham, the senior, number 3, 6 foot 175, wide receiver, defensive back on the tackle, pushing him out of bounds. Wow, BB9 looking good already in those orange shoes.
Handoff to Russell. Big hole off right guard, and he'll get down to the 21 before the middle of that defense pushes him back. Maybe only the 22. We'll wait to see where they put the ball down at.
Vincent Kinsey again, the senior. He is 5'11", 250 pounds.
We'll put the ball down at the 22. We'll call it a gain of 3, 2nd and 7.
They got him, number 52. That is Thomas Shealy, senior, 5'9", 250. Owen Shingledecker, so good at getting guys to jump.
And Matt, 5'9" and 250 looks like an absolute load down there.
Yeah, him being shorter is hard to get your hands under him.
Shotgun, 3 wide receivers, tight end, right. Shingledecker going to keep it, goes off right guard, gets the first down, and gets down inside the 15 to about the 13-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 on the quarterback run of 4 yards.
Look like Kason Kosick, the senior, 6 foot, 215-pound tight end inside linebacker on the tackle. That's the same case in Kosick from last year. He moved from running back.
Rams in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers. Tight end left is David Baker. Coming in motion is Balestrino. They're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. Russell, the lead blocker. Balestrino tries to cut it upfield, but he's going to be caught in the backfield. I think he's going to lose 2 on the play.
I think
actually check that. No, just no gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
I think it was number 11, John Tekak, the junior, I believe. If I'm wrong, I apologize.
Actually, they're going to say Balestrino lost a yard back to the 14. Sure. Brady came in averaging 7.8 for carry, has 3 touchdowns rushing this season. So 2nd and 11. Shingledecker will operate out of the shotgun. 4 wide receivers, twins to each side. Sidecar left is Russell. Russell takes it straight ahead, contacted at the line of scrimmage, but able to fall forward across the 15 down to the 13.
Evan Miracle on the
gain of 1 on the play, Matt. So 3rd and 10 upcoming as the Tiger defense trying to stand tall here after the big play to Brady Balestrino of 45 yards. Back on the opening series of this possession. 8:50 and moving left in the first quarter. Shotgun, 4 wide receivers, trips right. Shingledecker to pass. Looking right, throwing right. Incomplete as the ball bounced in front of the intended receiver. I believe that was Rozzy out there, although Gilly, Rozzy, and Balastrino were all grouped very tightly together.
Aiden Apple, number 1, 5'11", 145 wide receiver, defensive back on the play for the Springfield Tigers.
So 4th and 10, they'll bring out Steven Gutierrez to attempt a 30-yard field goal. Ball right between the hashes, right in the middle of the field. Konowski to hold. Snap back, ball down. The kick is up. The kick is
no
good.
Oh, man, it looked good.
I thought it was right down the middle. Must have been wide right. So the Springfield defense holds. And the ball will go over on downs with 8:24 left in this opening quarter.
That was a huge bend but not break defensive series for the Springfield Tigers. That hurts bad. Man, you can't get down that far and come away with no points.
Absolutely gut-wrenching for the Springfield offense, who got behind the sticks, Matt, and then kind of went sideways from there. And obviously you and I are for Ridge, but you and I are on the angle. I thought that ball was right between the uprights.
Yeah, he had the distance.
Definitely had the distance, but must have missed it sideways. So shotgun, 4 wide receivers for the Springfield offense as they're going to hand it off on the jet to Carson Cunningham. And he's going to get ahead to the 25-yard line. We'll call it a gain of 5 on first down.
David Baker on the tackle for the Rams. They need to step up here. Chase and Christian, or I'm sorry, Jordan Moore need to have huge games.
2nd and 7, shotgun, 4 wide receivers. Going to do a little play fake and tried to dump it off into the flat to Kosek. Pass was incomplete in there, pressuring the quarterback.
Chase Moore. Right on cue. Also getting in there, number 58. And that is Chase. I'm sorry, there was who was it? I think Aiden Overacre was there, number 55, too, to back him up. But Chase Moore getting in there and breaking that play up. He had such a good game last week.
So 3rd and 7. Ball on the 23-yard line. Man goes in motion. Baird rolls to the left, looking to the right, and overshoots the intended target. Who was open, Matt? He was wide open. I think that's Isaac Lamorticella. Was standing all by himself and found a pocket in the zone out near the 40. The ball was about 3-4 feet over his head.
Yeah, hugely over his head. Jordan Moore getting great penetration, rushing the quarterback. Definitely had something to do with that play.
Back to punt, Dante Gentile. Back to receive is Rozzy, standing at his own 43-yard line. Good snap and a good kick. Spiral. Rozzy backpedals, hauls it in at the 35-yard line, but he had a fair catch. And that is where, so they're going to say he caught at the 34. And that is where Mineral Ridge will put it into play. 1st and 10.
Offense needs to step up and get some points on this series. Such a shame last series to drive that ball all down and not get anything. They've had that problem this season.
And especially to get the big play, hit a 45-yard pass, and to not get anything, as you said. Shotgun, 4 wide receivers. Sidecar to the right of Shingledecker is Russell. 7:28 left in the first. Russell gets the handoff. No, Shingledecker kept it. Nice play fake there for Shingledecker as he lowered the shoulder and absorbed a big hit as he pushes the pile forward all the way to the 44-yard line. He's very close to the first down.
Yeah, I believe that was, let's see if I can get his number. I think that was number 52. Thomas Shealy threw a forearm in his chin. I'm shocked there wasn't a flag on that play.
On college football, you might see a targeting penalty there.
Yeah, I mean, that was elbow right to the chin.
They did give Shingledecker the first down, so 1st and 10. Trips right, sidecar right is Russell. He'll take the handoff. Hits the hole hard. Ran over a linebacker. That was number 4.
Yeah.
Noah Trogio.
He got rocked. Oh, my goodness.
As Noah Trogio, he doesn't need the number of that truck because that truck wears the same number as him.
He got
Jacob
destroyed.
Russell.
Wow.
What a run by Jacob Russell of 8 yards. We'll call it 2nd and 2. Russell, no, Shingledecker kept it, went off right tackle, put his head down, got down inside the 40 for the first down. Looks like they gave him the 38-yard line. We'll call that a gain of 10.
I think number 3 was on the tackle there, Carson Cunningham.
Shingledecker already 24 yards on 3 carries. Shotgun, 4 wide receivers, trips left. Sidecar left is Russell. Shingledecker in the shotgun. Hands it off to Russell this time. Nice contact at the line of scrimmage. So he ran right into one of the linebackers. I think that's a 45.
46, I think. No, 45. You're right. Nate Hepner, the junior, 5'11", 190 tight end inside linebacker. He was ready because he saw what happened to Noah Trogio.
And Matt, that's just a nice football hit there.
Yeah, it was.
You know, pads on pads. Shotgun, 4 wide receivers, twins to each side. Sidecar to the right will be Christian Dunlap on this one. Shingledecker checks with the sidelines. 5:10 left in the first. We're scoreless. Shingledecker back to pass. Looking left, throwing left. Off the hands of Jack Gillian. Incomplete, and Matt Gilly just didn't look the ball in.
No, he was looking forward. He was hearing footsteps. Number 34 was coming up on him real quick. Wyatt Kuboff, the senior. That's a shame. He usually doesn't drop passes like that.
And Matt, I think that Gilly probably gets, very close to the first down if he hauls that one in. As it is, it's going to be 3rd and 8, ball at the 36-yard line, a 53-yard field goal from here. Shotgun, 4 wide receivers, twins to each side. Shingledecker back to pass, under pressure. And down he goes, as it is the aforementioned Wyatt Kuboff, who snowed Shingledecker under. They're going to mark him at the 43. Loss of 7. And, Matt, that one was almost doomed from the start, as I don't know if Shingledecker recognized the pressure.
No, they blitzed like crazy on that play, and he got destroyed.
Russell to punt. Cunningham back to receive, back at his 10. Russell, good snap. Nice high spiraling kick. Fair catch is signaled and hauled in at the 8-yard line. Well, we'll call it the 9. And, Matt, I got to tell you, Cunningham maybe should let that one bounce and roll into the end zone.
Yeah, I agree with you. Definitely not something that their head coach is going to be happy about.
I thought I heard a few grumbles down the box from me. And they will say he fair caught it at the 9. So 4:18 left in the opening quarter. Baird leads the offense to the line of scrimmage. Shotgun, 2 wide receivers, 2 backs in the backfield. Brings a man in motion, that's Cunningham. Instead, they're going to hand it off on the delay. And coming up the middle and getting a nice gain was number 19, Gentile. Dante Gentile. I think they're going to give him the 19-yard line and a first down. No, they're going to put the nose of the ball on the 20, so we'll call it a gain of 11 for Gentile. Huddle for the Tigers, and now back to the line of scrimmage. Shotgun, 2 wide receivers, 2 tight ends, 1 back in the backfield. Coming in motion is Kuboff, handed it off, and the man only gets back to the line of scrimmage. Could not see the number on who got the I think they said it was Dante Gentile again. No gain on the play. .310 and moving on the first quarter clock. 2nd and 10 for the Tigers, ball at their own 20. Shotgun. Two wide receivers, twins left, 2 tight ends left. Sidecar to the right of Baird is Gentile. And Baird kept it, and he got caught in the backfield. Saw 64 on the bottom of the pile, and
that's Derek Rakic, the sophomore, who's having a great season playing center and getting a lot of time at inside linebacker.
Thought I heard another whistle after the play, but no flags, no injuries. So 3rd and 11 for the Tigers.
Mark Means with Dave Clark calling the Hubbard Lakeview game. Hubbard up 7-0 right now in the first.
Tigers break the huddle in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers, tight end left, sidecar left is Gentile. Baird takes the snap, back to pass, looking left, escapes the pocket. Baird gonna keep it. Baird, 25, hits Russell at the 29. He's close to the first down.
He's short.
The 29 would be a yard short, and that's where they put it down, Matt. Knows that ball has to hit the 30. That ball's at the 29 and a half.
They're going for it looks like.
This one's risky, Matt. Ball at your own 29-yard line. Still the first quarter. In fact, 1:40 left in this opening quarter.
They trust their offensive line.
Motion to the right side. Bunch formation. Baird, hands off. Gentile.
I don't know if he got it.
They're gonna where the side judge is walking in on the near sideline for us.
He had the 4th down sign in his hand.
The side judge here on the near side, says he crossed the 30. That's all he had to do. So, Matt, I think he got 1 full yard as the nose of the ball is just short of the 31-yard line. So 4th down conversion successful. Ridge came into the game allowing 38.9% on 4th down to their opponents. Shotgun. 2 wide receivers, 2 tight ends. Kuloff goes in motion to left. Looking left and intercepted! Ballestrino to the house! Touchdown!
Wow! Huge BB9! Interception for 6.
Pass was intended for Wyatt Kuboff in the flat. Brady Ballestrino jumped the route and visits the house.
Huge play for the Rams. BB9 is just lights out with those shoes on. Those orange shoes, he wears them. He usually has a huge game. Coach Guerrero for the Springfield Tigers, not happy, guaranteed.
Gutierrez on for the extra point. Kanowski to hold. Snap back. Ball is down. The kick is up. The kick is good. With 47 seconds left in the opening quarter, your score, Mineral Ridge 7 and Springfield nothing. Back in 30 seconds, you're listening to the Eastwood Mall Mineral Ridge Rams Game of the Week here on Tri-County Digital Broadcasting.
With over 30 years of experience, Madurix Butcher Block in Mineral Ridge is a quality-driven company focused on great personal service. Our fresh meats are of the finest cut. We make a variety of burgers, sausages, and a full line of deli meats. Using our own smokehouse, we prepare different types of jerky, snack sticks, kibasi, bacon, hot dogs, and bone-in hams. When your tummy needs some relief, call 652-BEEF. That's 330-652-2333.
The second pick 6 of the year for the Ridge defense. The first one of the season for Brady Ballestrino as he returns that interception 30 yards to the house.
Came at the perfect time for the Rams. Right after that first down.
Stephen Gutierrez's extra point was good, and with 47 seconds left in the first, the Rams lead 7-0. Gutierrez drives it high and short Gonna bounce. Stayed in bounds. Ball's on the ground. Springfield on top of
Just
it.
got it. Rams were close to getting it.
Matt, that Steven Gutierrez must have substituted his right leg for a pitching wedge because that ball hit the ground and it died.
Perfectly.
Barely bounced, stayed in bounds somehow.
They almost got it. That would have been huge for the Rams.
Ridge almost gets on top of it. Instead, it will be 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Ball at the 32-yard line. Shotgun, 2 wide receivers, 2 tight ends. Sidecar to the right is Gentile. Baird to Gentile on the delay off of left tackle. And he will squirt through out to the 36-yard line. A flag after the play. The Ridge Rams clapping.
Yeah, Owen Shingledecker and Jacob Russell on the tackle there must have said something after getting up. Number 19. That was
Dante Gentile.
Yeah, Dante Gentile must have threw an F-bomb or something out there. Late hit. Oh, he got up and hit somebody.
Maybe late hit on one of the offensive linemen, maybe pulling somebody off the pile, something along those lines. So if they mark it off, it was a gain of 4. We'll see where they mark it off from. Is Sean Guerrero barking at the officials. Mark this back to the... Or bring it back to the 21. Matt, I think the down's going to count there.
Huge for the defense. So they're that penalty.
So they're going to say dead ball.
That hurts.
So 2nd and 21, ball on the 21. Shotgun, 2 wide receivers. Baird under center. Deep back is Gentile. They're going to throw it to him on the pitch right. Cuts inside of one man, makes another man miss, breaks another tackle before he squirts out across the 30. Going to give Gentile a 10-yard gain, but after the penalty, still going to be 3rd and long.
Owen Shingledecker on the tackle for the defense. Derek Rackett just missing a huge hit.
And that will be the end of the first quarter. Your score at the end of 12 minutes. Mineral Ridge 7 and Springfield nothing. Back in 30 seconds. You're listening to the Eastwood Mall Mineral Ridge Rams Game of the Week here on Tri-County Digital Broadcasting.
Mineral Ridge Tire and Automotive. Our mission is to provide honest, reliable, and reputable service and repair in a family-oriented environment where our customers are informed and confident in our abilities to oversee their repair and maintenance needs. From new tires, oil changes, batteries, and fluid film appointments, we value our long-lasting relationships with our customers, community, and suppliers. Call 330-349-0111.
Welcome back into Joe Lane Stadium, Easy Whitaker Field for the Eastwood Mall Mineral Ridge Rams Game of the Week on Tri-County Digital Broadcasting. Matt Lipsack and Matt Emps here with you. 7-0 Mineral Ridge as we begin the second quarter. It is 3rd and 10 for the Tigers. Ball at their own 32-yard line. And they will come right to the line of scrimmage off their sideline huddle. In the backfield will be Gentile. Baird in the shotgun. They're going to do some shifting and bring the bunch to the left. Bring Cunningham in motion. They'll give it to him on the jet sweep. Cunningham cuts it up the middle, but he gets one hitting him up top, one hitting him down low.
Chase Moore on the tackle there.
Chase Moore up top, Jack Gilly down low. They held him to just a gain of 3, and it'll be 4th down.
Huge play for the defense, stepping up big time. That penalty hurting the Springfield Tigers.
So 4th and 7. Ball at the 35-yard line. Back to kick is Gentile. Good snap. And a good kick. End over end. Goes out of bounds right around the Ridge 40-yard line. We'll see where they spot it.
What?
He walked back to where the ball stopped. And he's saying the 35.
What? Are you kidding me?
That's an interesting interpretation of where the ball went out of bounds.
Yeah, I agree. At the worst, I would have said the 39. What the heck?
I mean, the ball hit out of bounds at about the 40. So I don't know how they're putting it at the 35.
I don't know. Maybe he's friends with Coach Guerrero.
So the Rams to their third possession, leading 7-0. Shotgun, 4 wide receivers, trips left, sidecar left is Russell. Shingledecker keeps it on the read option. Looking to bounce to the outside, puts his head down, gets a gain of 2 on the play. Second and 8 upcoming.
I think that was who's 24? I don't see one on there.
There's 2 22s though.
Might have been 22.
Shotgun, 4 wide receivers, trips right, sidecar right is Russell. Shingledecker gets the snap, looking left, throwing left, caught by Balestrino on the bubble screen. Dancing around, gets to the 35, so he's going to lose 2 on the play. It'll be 3rd and 10.
I believe that was who got there first was number 61. That is Jaden Whitman, a freshman.
So 3rd and 10. Ball in their own 35. Shotgun. 4 wide receivers. Trips left, sidecar right is Russell. As into the neutral zone came Marco Gentile. And 5 free yards for the Ridge offense. Now it's 3rd and 5.
2 plays ago, that was 30 for Wyatt Kuboff.
Ten minutes and moving on the second quarter clock. Ridge leads 7-0. Shotgun, 4 wide receivers, trips left, sidecar right is Russell. Shingledecker back to pass. Looking left to Rozzi. To the 40, 45, 50, 45, 40, bye-bye! 30, 20,
Oh, my
10,
goodness.
5, touchdown.
He's unstoppable right now.
And Matt, the Mineral Ridge coaches in the box to our left, as soon as John Rozzi caught the ball, they said goodbye.
Yeah, he's incredible. He is absolutely lights out. He's going to be first team All-State for sure. Wow. His speed is incredible.
60 yards on the catch and run for John Rozzi. Steven Gutierrez on for the extra point.
How long was that, Matt?
60.
Wow.
No, I'm sorry, 35. The ball, 65. The ball's at the 35-yard line. Kanowski to hold. Snap back, ball down. The kick is up. The kick is good. With 9:38 left in the second quarter, your score, Mineral Ridge 14 and Springfield nothing. Back in 30 seconds, you're listening to the Eastwood Mall Mineral Ridge Rams Game of the Week here on Tri-County Digital Broadcasting.
Dunlap's Repair Service is a local business that repairs water and drain lines, and they are also state certified to install and test backflow devices. If you need installation for faucets, toilets, and water heaters, Joe and Noah Dunlap are the ones to call. They are fully bonded and insured, offer 24-hour emergency service, and are available to give you free estimates. For all your plumbing needs, call Dunlap Repair Service at 330-718-8650 or 330-406-8820.
A 3-play, 65-yard drive that ends in a 60-yard touchdown pass from Owen Shingledecker to John Rozzi. The extra point of Steven Gutierrez was good. With 9:38 left in the second, Mineral Ridge leads 14-7. And Matt, we spent a
14-0.
14-0. We spent a good chunk of the pregame show talking about John Rozzi, and
look what he does.
Look what he does.
He's incredible. I mean, he is absolutely lights out.
Gutierrez to put the boot to the ball, bring us back to play.
Springfield is in shock.
It's high. It's short. Bounces at the 31. Still in place. Picked up by Springfield. They're going down the far sideline. And they step out of bounds.
That was Isaac Lamorticella who caught that ball.
Lamorticella on the return. Thank you, Matt. Lamorticella returned it to the 38-yard line. And that is where the Tigers will put it into play. 1st and 10 with 9:35. As we got a motorcycle showing off outside the
Flames coming out
south
the
end
back.
zone. Flames coming out the back.
Very cool.
I formation. Baird under center. Deep back is Gentile. Going to hand it off. Gentile makes a move. Gets the first down as he took advantage of some nice blocking there. And he gets all the way across midfield to the 49-yard line. So gain of 13 on the play for Dante Gentile.
I didn't catch the number who made the tackle there.
Gentile 6 carries for 41 yards so far. So averaging 6.8 per touch.
Definitely stepped up on that play.
I formation again. Baird under center. 2 wide receivers, Twins left. Baird delays, hands it to Gentile. Squirts through a hole. Contacted right there in the middle. I think
Landon Bingham, number 6. I believe that was 6.
I'm going to go with Russell, actually.
I thought I saw it.
Gain of just 1 on the play. Nice penetration by the
Rams defense.
By the Rams lineman. I thought the way that Gentile came coming forward based on where the line was, I thought they were further downfield, but just a gain of 1, 2nd and 9.
Yeah, and I apologize. Jacob Russell on the tackle there.
Shotgun again, 2 wide receivers, 1 to each side. And here it's going to be a draw to Gentile off the right side this time. And he'll get down inside the 45 to the 42 on a gain of 6. It'll be 3rd and 3.
David Baker having a slobber knocker hit on that play.
Inside of 8 minutes left until halftime. Kosick brings the play off the sideline. Tigers break the huddle. In the shotgun, 1 wide receiver, 2 tight ends, 2 backs in the backfield. Delayed handoff on the wraparound to Gentile. Gets the first down. He's able to squirt through a couple of holes, then finally brought down.
I think Jordan Moore was there first with the hit.
Looks like he got to the 38, needed 3, and got 4, did Gentile.
They're feeling the pressure right now, being down 14 points. Their offense is playing very well right now.
Been a very professional drive so far for the Tigers.
Poland up 7-0 on Girard. 9:47 left in the second quarter.
And Matt, all runs on this drive so far as Baird is 0 for 3 passing.
Hubbard and Lakeview. Hubbard up 7-6.
Single back formation and Baird on the play action, rolling left, looking across the middle. That pass is hauled in by number 45, Nate Hepner, the tight end.
I believe that was Jonathan Rossi on the tackle there.
And it is Rossi on the tackle, but not before the gain down to the 27, which is exactly what they needed for the first down. So gain of 10 on the play.
They got to shut them down now.
1st and 10 for the Tigers. Cunningham comes in motion, takes the jet handoff. Cunningham looking for the far side, slips the tackle of Silac, but the defense is there to help him out.
That was Derek Rakic with the beautiful hit, coming up and taking care of Dunlap, missing the tackle there.
Gain of just 1 on the play for Cunningham.
Rakic is, I'm telling you what, I've been watching him since his 8th grade season. They had an undefeated team. He started last year on the offensive line, and he's starting both ways this year as a sophomore.
So 2nd and 9 for the Tigers. I formation as the whole defensive line jumped. Oh,
they got him.
Delayed flag. The whole line jumped. I don't know what they were waiting for to call it. So free 5 yards for the Tigers offense. Turns a 2nd and 9 into a 2nd and 4.
Usually a shingle decker kind of thing there.
I formation again. 2 wide receivers, tight end left. Barrett under center. Hands it off to Gentile. Hits a hole up the middle on the ISO. Gets across the 15, down to the 13, and a first down.
Justin Sedetic on the tackle there for the Rams.
As the running offense of Springfield imposing their will on this drive, just 1 pass attempt so far here on the drive. Actually, they only gave Gentile the 14, but still enough for a first down. And here it's going to be Gentile again, looking for a hole off the right side. And he's only going to squirt forward to about the 12.
It's because of Jacob Russell had a beautiful hit on that play.
Gain of 2, 2nd and 8 as we are inside of 4 minutes on the second quarter clock. Tigers trying to take the air out of the football. Stop Mineral Ridge from getting the ball back before halftime, or at least leaving them with a minimal amount of time as Springfield will receive the second half kickoff. Shotgun, 1 wide receivers, 2 tight ends, 2 backs. Baird fakes it, looks for Cunningham on the slant. That ball was deflected by Schiegeldecker. Great job getting the hands up by the safety, Matt.
Huge play, and almost Jack Gilly almost got his hands on that ball.
Beautiful defense by Owen Schiegeldecker as Carson Cunningham was open on the slant, Matt.
He was.
3rd and 8, ball at the 12, 3:34 left until halftime. Tigers break the huddle. 2 wide receivers. 2 backs in the backfield, tight end left. Coming in motion is Cunningham. They're going to hand it off to Gentile. He gets hit in the backfield, breaks the tackle. Man. Cunningham to the end zone. Touchdown.
Derek Rakic was there, made a nice hit, and then he just broke it off.
Jacob Russell looking for a hold. No flag forthcoming as Dante Gentile broke 3 tackles in the backfield before he went 12 yards to the end zone.
What a shame, because that would have been a beautiful tackle. Made nice contact, but just couldn't bring him down.
Kosick for the extra point. As we get a jump by the Mineral Ridge offense. Mineral Ridge defense. I don't know where my tongue is then. Tongue-tied all night long. Referee talking it over with Sean Guerrero. And Gentile doesn't want to go for 2. And he's going to decline the penalty. You know, Matt, like we've said, you know, this is a set play that teams run from a certain distance. You bring it in 1 yard and the operation gets thrown off.
Right.
Snap back, ball down, the kick is up. The kick is blocked.
Good job, number 58, Chase Moore on the block. Wow.
So the extra point of Kosick is no good. With 3:31 left until halftime, your score, Mineral Ridge 14 and Springfield 6. Back in 30 seconds, you're listening to the Eastwood Mall Mineral Ridge Rams Game of the Week here on Tri-County Digital Broadcasting.
Life is short. Eat more cupcakes. At Baker's Bakery, family owned and operated with over 16 years in business. It's your sweet spot for freshness baked daily. They have cookies, donuts, cakes, pastries, 95 different types of cupcakes, parfaits, stuffed and candied fruits, and so much more. You can find them at their newest location, 4365 Youngstown Warren Road, across from Spectrum. Happiness is homemade, and it starts in the bakery. At Baker's Bakery would like to wish their son, David Baker, number 2, and the Rams the best of luck. Go Rams.
A 10-play, 62-yard drive that ended in a 12-yard touchdown run for Dante Gentile. The extra point of Caden Kosick was blocked. And with 3:31 left in the second quarter, your score is Mineral Ridge 14 and Springfield 6. Kosick to kick it off for us.
3:31 left in the second.
Kosick with the run up, puts the boot to the ball, drives it end over end, hauled in by Balestrino at the 14-yard line. 20. Looks for a block, but not going to get to the 25.
Number 21, Matthew Weimer was offsides. No flag. Way offsides. I can't believe there wasn't a flag on that play.
Waiting to see what yard line they ended up giving Balestrino on the return. They only gave him the 22, which is odd, but okay. So just an 8-yard return on that kick for Balestrino. Ridge will have 3:24 and all 3 timeouts to work with here before the half. Shotgun, 4 wide receivers, trips right. Shingledecker going to keep it. Russell, lead blocker. Shingledecker puts his head down, pushes the pile forward for 2 up to the 24.
Trying to get the player's number there that made the tackle. That was number 30, I believe. That is Evan Miracle on the tackle.
And actually, they put the nose of the ball down on the 25. So we'll say a 3-yard gain for Owen. 2nd and 7. A little bit of a delay getting the play in here for the Rams, but still 15 seconds left on the play clock. So the Rams usually don't huddle. They just go to the line of scrimmage, everybody checking the wristband. Shingledecker needs to get moving here. Now 6 seconds left on the play clock. Gets the play off, handed off to Russell, but Shingledecker kept it, went off the left side.
Nice fake.
As I was looking at Russell, who got thrown down in the backfield by Thomas Shealy.
That was, we got a flag, I think. Is there a flag?
There is a flag,
Yeah,
because
there
I
is.
did see that the official motioned for the clock to stop.
Yeah, he just picked it up.
I think Shingledecker got to the 30.
That might be against Springfield.
Referees are huddling. And the referee with the football is walking north, Matt.
Yeah, that's against Springfield. Oh, no, he's waving it off. Is he waving it off? Yeah, he is.
Oh, offsetting after the play. They're going to say the down counts, so 3rd and 2, maybe 2.5, ball at the 30. Shotgun, 4 wide receivers, sidecar to the right is Russell. And timeout will be called by Brian Shannon. We'll take it with him. 2:28 left until the half. Back in 30 seconds, you're listening to the Eastwood Mall Mineral Ridge Rams Game of the Week here on Tri-County Digital Broadcasting.
Do you feel there's more to reality than meets the eye? From Bigfoot and the paranormal to Atlantis and the Men in Black, there's so much we don't understand. Welcome to The In-Between, a YouTube channel for the strange and unexplained. I'm Carol Ann. Join me as we uncover evidence and tell the stories others won't. To find us, go to YouTube and search The In-Between Tales. The In-Between. Your adventure into the unknown starts here.
2:28 left until halftime. Ridge with a 14-6 lead.
Score update. Hubbard and Lakeview knotted at 14 in the second quarter.
And, you know, Matt, at the very least, after the way that Springfield moved the ball on their last possession, you want to get this first down, try to get the rest of this time off this second quarter clock. Don't want to give it back to them before halftime.
And they get the ball at the beginning of the second half.
2nd and 2.5. Ball at the 30. Shotgun, 4 wide receivers, twins to each side. Sidecar left is Russell. Shingledecker's going to keep it. Russell with the lead block. Shingledecker has the first down as he gets out to the 35-yard line.
Yeah, keep that clock moving, baby. Don't want to get that ball up. We got a late flag.
And a late flag on the play.
Hope that's not against the Rams.
So just a sideline warning on Mineral Ridge, so no actual yardage attached to that. But it will be 1st and 10.
Coach Shaner likes to get out on the field a little bit during the game.
Shotgun, 4 wide receivers, trips right, sidecar left is Russell. Russell keeps the ball in the handoff, hits a hole, gets up near midfield on a big gain. As it looks like they're going to give Jacob the 48-yard line.
Noah Trogia, number 4 on the tackle for the Springfield Tigers.
13-yard game for Russell. His longest run of the night has 6 carries for 30 yards.
Huge play.
Check that, Matt. They put the ball down at the 50. That's what I get for looking at these side judges. 1st and 10 at midfield. Shotgun, 4 wide receivers, trips right. Shingledecker checks with the sideline where Brian Shaner calls a timeout.
Good timeout, actually.
1:31 left until the half. Second timeout of Ridge. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to the Eastwood Mall Mineral Ridge Rams Game of the Week here on Tri-County Digital Broadcasting.
Jesse's Dairy Cove is a hometown favorite, located at 3743 State Route 46, across from the gazebo in Mineral Ridge. Enjoy all of your favorite ice cream. We have over 32 hard scoop and over 40 soft serve favorites. We also have a large food menu, including homemade chili sauce, sloppy joes, pulled pork, fresh cut french fries, and mac and cheese. This fall, we'll start our homemade cookie and party trays. Visit our website at jessesdairycove.com to see our menu. At Jesse's Dairy Cove, we appreciate your business and wish good luck to the Rams.
Welcome back to Joe Lane Stadium, Easy Whitaker Field. Matt Lipsack and Matt Emch here with you on Tri-County Digital Broadcasting. You're listening to the Eastwood Mall Mineral Ridge Rams Game of the Week. Ridge leads Springfield 14-6. They have the ball at midfield. It's 1st and 10. There's 91 seconds left until halftime. Shotgun, 4 wide receivers, trips left side, car right is Russell. Shingledecker back to pass. Pumps, looking deep. Looking for Balestrino. The pass is out of bounds and incomplete.
1:25. That only took 5 seconds off the clock.
Ball landed out of bounds at about the 18-yard line. 2nd and 10 upcoming for Mineral Ridge. Shotgun, 4 wide receivers, trips right. This time they're going to hand it off to Russell. Off left tackle. Gets ahead for 4 yards down to the 46. 3rd and 6 upcoming. And, Matt, I think the point there was just to get the clock moving. Maybe see if Springfield wants to waste a timeout.
Kason Kosick on the tackle for the Tigers. He's a big boy, 6 foot 215.
60 seconds left until the half. Shingledecker maybe trying to draw him off here. As Springfield, 7 in the box.
15 seconds left on the clock.
Shotgun, 4 wide receivers, trips left side, car right. Shingledecker hands it off to Russell, but he's only going to get to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 4th down.
You had number 52, Thomas Shealy, and number 75, Vincent Kinsey, both defensive linemen for the Tigers on the tackle.
And Springfield did take a timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to the Eastwood Mall Mineral Ridge Rams Game of the Week on Tri-County Digital Broadcasting.
Shining Stars Dance and Baton in Niles, Ohio is home to state, regional, national, and international world champions. They offer a wide variety of classes for ages 2.5 and up for boys and girls. Celebrating over 31 years in business, the excellent staff of instructors will help take your baton twirling skills to the next level. Shining Stars would like to wish all the cheerleaders, dance line, band, feature twirler Amira, and players a successful season. Go Rams!
37 seconds left until the half. It is 4th and 6 for Mineral Ridge. Jacob Russell back to punt. Carson Cunningham back to receive, standing at his own 10-yard line. little bit of a punt safe look here for the Tigers as Russell gets the snap, gets off a beautiful spiral, bounces at the 16-yard line and bounces. Rozzi knocked it backwards, knocked backwards
They got
again,
it.
and then
Yep.
jumped on at the 1-yard line.
Wow, beautiful job. Huge play for the Rams.
I want to say that's Hunter Stauffer down there, was also down there with Rozzi. Great work.
Hubbard up 21-14 in the second. They're scoring all kinds of points in that Hubbard Lakeview game at Hubbard Stadium.
So, Matt, here with 24 seconds left until the half, I think the first order of business is probably a quarterback sneak.
Yeah, he should probably keep his hands on the ball.
And Matt, look at where they put that ball down. They put that ball down. That nose is just short of the goal line. That nose isn't even touching the 1-yard line. So, Matt, I'd put 2 on Cunningham over here, and then I'd pack the box with the other 9, as it's going to be Baird on the quarterback sneak, and he will get it out of the shadow of the goalpost out to the 3. And that may be where the first half ends. And the clock has hit 000 here in the first half. Your halftime score from Joe Lane Stadium. Mineral Ridge 14 and Springfield 6. Springfield will receive the second half kickoff. Going to go ahead and step aside for a timeout. And when we come back, we'll have some halftime statistics. You've been listening to the Eastwood Mall Mineral Ridge Rams Game of the Week here on Tri-County Digital Broadcasting.
Do you crave mysteries? Are you fascinated by the unexplained? Then summon your courage and plunge into the deep, dark abyss of what lurks beneath. A YouTube channel that dives into the unexplained, the supernatural, eyewitness reports, and more. The real question is, can you handle the truth? Simply search What Lurks Beneath on YouTube, if you think you're brave enough.
During the fall and winter, grilling season never ends, and Gessler Propane is your local supplier. Then make sure you get your hard-earned money's worth. Why go to gas exchanges to pay higher prices for tanks not filled to capacity? Gessler Propane makes sure you're prepared for year-round grilling with 100% filled tanks at a reasonable cost. See Bob Monday through Friday, 10 to 4, and Saturday, 9 to 3 at Gessler Propane, 702 Youngstown Poland Road, Struthers, or call 330-755-9119. Gessler Propane. They got gas.
Committed to building strength and delivering a healthier you, Steeltown Athletics, located in Niles, was established in 2019 to serve the fitness needs of Trumbull and Mahoning counties. They offer cross-training, HIIT, spinning, open gym, and coach classes with certified trainers. Owners Bob Musali and Dennis Arrow invite you to schedule a visit or call 330-422-8755 for membership options. You can check out their website at www.steeltownathletics.com. Join today. Steeltown Athletics, built stronger.
Welcome back inside Joe Lane Stadium for the halftime report. Matt Lipsack and Matt Emsch here with you on Tri-County Digital Broadcasting. You're listening to the Eastwood Mall Mineral Ridge Rams Game of the Week. And here at halftime, Mineral Ridge has a 14-6 lead. With 47 seconds left in the first quarter, Brady Balestrino on the pick six. Returned it 35 yards to the house. The extra point from Steven Gutierrez was good. And Ridge led 7-0. 9:38 left in the second quarter. John Rozzi teamed up with Owen Shingeldecker on a 60-yard catch and run. The extra point from Gutierrez was good. Ridge led 14-0. Ensuing possession for the Tigers, Dante Gentile, a 12-yard touchdown run. Gentile had to break 3 tackles in the backfield before he was able to get into the end zone. Extra point from Case and Kosek was blocked And that is how we got our 14-6 score. Both teams had 7 first downs in the first half. Both teams were 2 for 5 on third down in the first half. Tigers, only team that attempted a fourth down, they were successful. Ridge has a 170 to 102 edge in total yards. 107 passing yards for the Ridge offense. That's on 4 for 7 passing. 63 rushing yards for Ridge, 92 rushing yards for Springfield. 18 carries for those 92 yards for Springfield, averaging 5.1. 16 carries for the 63 yards for Mineral Ridge. They're averaging 3.9. 3 penalties on Springfield for 25 yards, 1 penalty on Mineral Ridge for 5. Only turnover of the game belongs to the Springfield Tigers. That was the pick 6 of Brady Balestrino. Steven Gutierrez did miss a 30-yard field goal on the opening drive of the game, but he is 2 for 2 in extra points. Caden Kosick is 0 for 1 in extra points. Only one that he attempted was blocked. Owen Chingledicker, 4 for 7 passing for 107 and a touchdown. Jacob Russell, 7 carries for 32 yards, average of 4.6, a long of 15. Chingledicker, 8 carries for 32 yards, an average of 4. Jacob Russell, 1 catch for 4 yards. That's not right. Russell doesn't catch the ball. Rossi, 1 catch for 60 yards and a touchdown. Balestrino, 2 catches for 43 yards. Brayden Baird, 1 for 5 passing for 10 yards. Carson Cunningham, 3 carries for 7 yards. Brayden Baird, 3 carries for 11 yards. Dante Gentile, 12 carries for 74 yards and a touchdown, an average of 6.2. Only receiving yards for the Springfield Tigers on the game belong to Nate Hefner, who had 1 catch for 10 yards. Let's go ahead and step aside for a timeout. When we come back, we'll take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard. You're listening to the Halftime Report here on the Eastwood Mall Mineral Ridge Rams Game of the Week.
In the Valley, football is king, and the Mahoning Valley Federals are looking to build the 2024 roster with talent forged in this area to compete for a Tri-Point Football League championship. If you're 18 and older and looking to return to the gridiron, call General Manager John Galbraith at 330-540-1099 or visit the team on Facebook at Mahoning Valley Federals Developmental Football. The Mahoning Valley Federals, honoring the football tradition in the Valley.
Need brakes on your vehicle? At Main Street Auto, we service most makes and model cars, trucks, and SUVs. $279.95 for most vehicles using premium ceramic brake pads, rotors, and new hardware. We also replace brake lines and wheel cylinders. Located at 33 West State Street in downtown Niles. Call to schedule your appointment at 330-502-4776.
One of a kind, Eastwood Mall.
Eastwood Mall is your go-to destination for football season fun. You'll find great stores and restaurants like Bass Pro Shop, Sports Obsession, Permati Brothers, JD Sports, Buffalo Wild Wings, and so much more. Don't forget, Dave & Buster's will soon be open, bringing its own special brand of fun. Find out what's coming next by visiting the website, eastwoodmall.com.
One of a kind, Eastwood Mall.
Back at Joe Lane Stadium during the halftime report. Ridge leads Springfield 14-6. Let's take a look at some out-of-town scores back in my neck of the woods. North Canton Hoovers losing to Perry 10-6. Louisville leads Jackson Milton 12-9. McDonald up 13-0 on Camel Memorial.
Austintown Fitch losing 6-0 to Erie McDowell. East Liverpool 14-0 over Bel Air. Southeast 7-0 over Brookfield. Warren Harding up 14-6 over Cardinal Mooney. Salem and Carrollton knotted at 0. Cheney 28, University School nothing. It says final. That must have been played on another day.
Could have been yesterday.
It.
There were a few games yesterday, but it is possible that the game was just called, yeah.
Crestview champion 0-0. Columbiana 14-7 over East Palestine. Poland, the last score we had on them, let's see. Poland 10-0 over Girard. 1:30 left in the second. Hubbard 21-14 over Lakeview in the second. Some of these scores might be not correct for whatever reason. WFMJ's overtime report sometimes is a little slow. Lisbon 14-7 over Latonia. Garfield 27-0 over Newton Falls. Sharon and Conneaut 0-0. Farrell and Sharpsville 0-0. South Range, no surprise, 34-0 over Niles. Struthers 7-0 over East. Ooh, I'm not happy about this. Villa Angela St. Joseph 7. Ursuline 0 in the second. That's a shocker. Southern Local 16-8 over Valley Christian. And, whoa, I'm kind of shocked about this. Warren JFK and St. Thomas Aquinas knotted at 0-0.
STA actually did get a win within the last week or two. I think the losing streak got up to 32 games before
Good for them.
St. Thomas Aquinas finally able
Good
to
for
get
them.
back in the win column. You know, Matt, believe it or not, looking at the playoff standings, just getting that one win jumped STA up into the lower 20s. So they're
good for them.
On the
I'm happy for them.
Just knocking on the edge of the playoff bubble.
They needed
if they
it.
can keep applying some pressure there.
United Local 21-0 over Wellsville. West Branch 28-0 over Alliance. And finally, the last score we have, Western Reserve and Waterloo knotted at 0.
Let's go ahead and step aside for another timeout. And then when we come back, take a look at the first half. You're listening to the halftime report for the Eastwood Mall Mineral Ridge Rams game of the week here on Tri-County Digital Broadcasting.
Call Niles Family Dentistry and Niles Denture Clinic for all your general dentistry and denture needs. Located at 827 Robbins Avenue in Niles, we offer free consultations and bridges, crowns, cosmetic bonding, full mouth extractions, implants, partials, root canals, and whitening procedures. Our denture clinic and labs offer denture repairs and relines while you wait. Please call us today at 330-652-2676 and speak to our friendly staff to make your appointment. That's 330-652-2676. Go Rams.
Are you tired of settling for mediocre wings at sky-high prices? Belleria Niles has some of the best wing prices in Trumbull County, with 12 wings for $10 with over 15 flavors to choose from. Mention this show, Just Football with Matt Emsch, with your order and receive a free cheese puff until January 31st. Belleria at 602 Robbins Avenue, Niles, Ohio, 330-544-FOOD. That's 330-544-FOOD. Belleria, we sell taste one bite at a time.
Carla Dooley Photography, a
From high school to the pros and everything in between, you're listening to City View Sportscast, part of the iMedia One Network.
Wishes for a fantastic season to the football team and cheerleaders. Carla Dooley Photography, a proud sponsor of Mineral Ridge Local Schools and their athletes, extends heartfelt wishes for a fantastic season to the football team, cheerleaders, band, and dance line. We are now booking for the class of 2026 seniors. Mention this advertisement and receive a $25 discount on any senior package. Call 330-716-1467. Let's go Rams.
Flores Films is your go-to source for professional video production in Cleveland, Akron, and Youngstown. Call us at 216-201-9649. We specialize in promotional videos, television commercials, corporate training videos, music videos, live streamed events, drone video, and more. Call us today at 216-201-9649 or go to www.floresfilms.com and book your free consultation.
Committed to building strength and delivering a healthier you, Steeltown Athletics, located in Niles, was established in 2019 to serve the fitness needs of Trumbull and Mahoning counties. They offer cross-training, HIIT, spinning, open gym, and coach classes with certified trainers. Owners Bob Musali and Dennis Arrow invite you to schedule a visit or call 330-422-8755 for membership options. You can check out their website at www.steeltownathletics.com. Join today. Steeltown Athletics.
built stronger. Back here at halftime. Matt Lipsek and Matt Emch here with you for the Eastwood Mall Mineral Ridge Rams game of the week here on Tri-County Digital Broadcasting. Mineral Ridge has a 14-6 lead over the Springfield Tigers here at the half. And Matt, I think the two big plays of the first half, one is obviously going to be the pick six for Brady Balestrino. And then I think the second one is going to be the blocked extra point.
That was huge by Chase Moore.
Matt, I don't know if that kick had enough, angle to get over the crossbar, and it was very low coming off the foot for Caden Kosek. But, we're going to credit Chase Moore with the block anyway.
He's a tall kid, man. He's like 6'4".
So, those are the two big plays of the first half. As far as I'm concerned, what did you see from Mineral Ridge?
I saw a fantastic ability. It's Owen Shingledecker getting the ball to Jonathan Rossi, and him obviously turning on the turbo boost and showing everybody again and again and again and again how good he is. Shingledecker also running the ball very well. Him and Russell faking people out on that defense for the Springfield Tigers. And then obviously BB9 on defense, like you just mentioned, stepping up huge, putting the first amount of points on the board with that pick six. But the Springfield Tigers, their offensive line and their running backs stepped it up on that one series, and they ran right down the field. So the Rams better make some adjustments on defense if they hope to stop Springfield from, pushing that ball down the field and putting some more points up.
Yeah, the 10-play, 62-yard touchdown drive, I just said 62 yards, 52 of it on the ground, just one pass play out of those 10 plays. So 9 rushes and one pass on that drive that ended up leading to the touchdown for Springfield. And, Matt, I think maybe that's where we see Springfield, maybe put it together a little bit. Braden Baird just 1 for 5 passing for the 10 yards on that was that catch by Nate Hefner. All the other passes have been off target, deflected, or intercepted.
Yeah.
So I think if we go back and look for it for Braden Baird, Owen Shingledecker had a PBU. Brady Balestrino had an interception. And then I think the other 2 passes just misfired. So maybe going on the ground is the way to go here. Dante Gentile not meeting, a ton of resistance, has 12 carries, 474 yards, and the touchdown in that first half. Unfortunately, that touchdown, Dante Gentile broke 3 tackles, 1 in the backfield, then 2 more right at the line of scrimmage, and just kept the legs moving, was spinning the hips and able to work his way to the end zone.
Yeah, they need to shut them down. Chet Moore needs to step up as defense coordinator. He usually does, and get the defensive line to start playing a little better. One of the things too that the Rams did wrong with defense is they had a lot of broken tackles. They need to step up and push through on those tackles the way that they usually should. You've seen the way that they were breaking tackles with those running backs. So if they don't do that in the second half, they're in big trouble.
Each team did have to punt twice in the first half. Springfield had the ball 5 times, but one of them was the quarterback sneak that ended the half. So for Mineral Ridge, you went missed field goal, punt, touchdown, punt. For Springfield, it went punt, pick 6, punt, touchdown, halftime. As Amira Emsch gets the fire batons out. So why don't we go ahead and step aside for another timeout. And when we come back, we'll have the second half kickoff here for you on Tri-County Digital Broadcasting.
In the Valley, football is king, and the Mahoning Valley Federals are looking to build the 2024 roster with talent forged in this area to compete for a Tri-Point Football League championship. If you're 18 and older and looking to return to the gridiron, call General Manager John Galbraith at 330-540-1099 or visit the team on Facebook at Mahoning Valley Federals Developmental Football. The Mahoning Valley Federals, honoring the football tradition in the Valley.
Call Niles Family Dentistry and Niles Denture Clinic for all your general dentistry and denture needs. Located at 827 Robbins Avenue in Niles, we offer free consultations and bridges, crowns, cosmetic bonding, full mouth extractions, implants, partials, root canals, and whitening procedures. Our denture clinic and labs offer denture repairs and relines while you wait. Please call us today at 330-652-2676 and speak to our friendly staff to make your appointment. That's 330-652-2676. Go Rams.
We're coming back real quick here. I just wanted to give a few score updates. Hubbard 24-14 over Lakeview. Poland 10-0 over Girard. And again, the score here 14-6 Rams over Springfield at halftime. We'll be right back.
Are you tired of settling for mediocre wings at sky-high prices? Belleria Niles has some of the best wing prices in Trumbull County, with 12 wings for $10 with over 15 flavors to choose from. Mention this show, Just Football with Matt Emsch, with your order and receive a free cheese puff until January 31st. Belleria at 602 Robbins Avenue, Niles, Ohio, 330-544-FOOD. That's 330-544-FOOD. Belleria, we sell taste one bite at a time.
Life is short. Eat more cupcakes. At Baker.
From high school to the pros and everything in between, you're listening to City View Sportscast, part of the iMedia One network.
Life is short. Eat more cupcakes. At Baker's Bakery, family owned and operated with over 16 years in business. It's your sweet spot for freshness baked daily. They have cookies, donuts, cakes, pastries, 95 different types of cupcakes, parfaits, stuffed and candied fruits, and so much more. You can find them at their newest location, 4365 Youngstown Warren Road, across from Spectrum. Happiness is homemade, and it starts in the bakery. At Baker's Bakery would like to wish their son, David Baker, number 2, and the Rams the best of luck. Go Rams.
With over 30 years of experience, Madurix Butcher Block in Mineral Ridge is a quality-driven company focused on great personal service. Our fresh meats are of the finest cut. We make a variety of burgers, sausages, and a full line of deli meats. Using our own smokehouse, we prepare different types of jerky, snack sticks, kibasi, bacon, hot dogs, and bone-in hams. When your tummy needs some relief, call 652-BEEF. That's 330-652-2333.
Mineral Ridge Tire and Automotive. Our mission is to provide honest, reliable, and reputable service and repair in a family-oriented environment where our customers are informed and confident in our abilities to oversee their repair and maintenance needs. From new tires, oil changes, batteries, and fluid film appointments, we value our long-lasting relationships with our customers, community, and suppliers. Call 330-349-0111.
Dunlap's Repair Service is a local business that repairs water and drain lines, and they are also state certified to install and test backflow devices. If you need installation for faucets, toilets, and water heaters, Joe and Noah Dunlap are the ones to call. They are fully bonded and insured, offer 24-hour emergency service, and are available to give you free estimates. For all your plumbing needs, call Dunlap Repair Service at 330-718-8650 or 330-406-8820.
Do you feel there's more to reality than meets the eye? From Bigfoot and the paranormal to Atlantis and the Men in Black, there's so much we don't understand. Welcome to The In-Between, a YouTube channel for the strange and unexplained. I'm Carol Ann. Join me as we uncover evidence and tell the stories others won't. To find us, go to YouTube and search The In-Between Tales. The In-Between, your adventure into the unknown starts here.
During the fall and winter, grilling season never ends, and Gessler Propane is your local supplier that makes sure you get your hard-earned money's worth. Why go to gas exchanges to pay higher prices for tanks not filled to capacity? Gessler Propane makes sure you're prepared for year-round grilling with 100% filled tanks at a reasonable cost. See Bob Monday through Friday, 10 to 4, and Saturday, 9 to 3 at Gessler Propane, 702 Youngstown Poland Road, Struthers, or call 330-755-9119. Gessler Propane. They got gas.
Shining Stars Dance and Baton in Niles, Ohio is home to state, regional, national, and international world champions. They offer a wide variety of classes for ages 2.5 and up for boys and girls. Celebrating over 31 years in business, excellent staff of instructors will help take your baton twirling skills to the next level. Shining Stars would like to wish all the cheerleaders, dance line, band, feature twirler Amira, and players a successful season. Go Rams!
Back here at Joe Lane Stadium, Easy Whitaker Field in Mineral Ridge, Ohio, getting ready to start the third quarter. Eastwood Mall Mineral Ridge Rams game of the week here on Tri-County Digital Broadcasting. Matt Lipsack and Matt M. Cheer with you. Mineral Ridge going to kick off to start the third quarter. Ridge will be kicking off from left to right. And it'll be Gutierrez with the boot to the ball and get us back to action. Matt, we've seen these pitching wedge kickoffs by Gutierrez be very effective so far tonight. And here he actually runs it up and he drives it a little longer, a little deeper. It's going to be brought ahead from the 11-yard line. Carrying it ahead are the Tigers up the near sideline, and getting out of bounds was number 4.
Christian Dunlap pushing him out of bounds.
Number 4, Noah Trogio.
Well, the biggest kick of the year for him, and they had a good return.
As they put the ball down at the 45-yard line. Tigers off the sideline. Shotgun. They'll bring Cunningham in motion, but they're going to hand it off to Gentile. Slips a couple of tackles in the backfield, gets into the secondary, breaks another tackle before he's hauled down at the 35-yard line
by Jonathan Rossi.
And Shingledecker had a chance to get him for about a 10-yard gain. But
again, what we talked about at halftime, Matt, is those broken tackles, and he's already starting out to do it again.
20-yard gain on the first offensive play of the second half. Shotgun, 2 wide receivers, 2 backs in the backfield as they're in the pistol. Draw handoff to Gentile, breaks another tackle, gets to the 30, falls forward for about a gain of 8, maybe 9. Down inside the 30 already.
Justin Sedetic on the tackle.
We'll call it the 32. Sorry, the 28. Called a gain of 7, 2nd and 3.
I did not know. I just learned from the PA that it's JJ Sedetic. So whatever his middle name is, we'll start calling him JJ from now on.
Shotgun, 2 wide receivers. Fullback goes in motion. That's Wyckoff. Draw a handoff to Gentile. Hitting the backfield, bouncing off 2 tackles. Couldn't bounce off the third one, though.
Oh, and Shingledecker finishing up that tackle. Good job. Nice tackle.
And, Matt, I think we're going to go with no gain on the play.
Yeah, you had 3 different Rams that made contact, and finally Owen Shingledecker finishing up a beautiful tackle.
So 3rd, and we'll call it 3. Ball at the 28-yard line. Shotgun, 2 wide receivers, 2 tight ends right, sidecar to the left is Gentile. Baird back to pass, looking right, throwing right, pass is caught. Silac hit him immediately, but that pass is hauled in for the first down. I believe that's Cunningham on the far side.
Not good for the Rams defense. They are pushing their way downfield, exactly what we were worried about at halftime. And you got to imagine they'll go for 2 if they get a touchdown.
They needed 3. They got 5 down to the 23.
This has been one of the problems for the Rams defense this year, stopping good running games.
Shotgun, 2 tight ends, 1 wide receiver. They're going to hand it off to Gentile on the wraparound. Off the right side, another big gain. Looks like he got more than 10, and the sticks will be moving once more as Gentile, I think, got down to the 12-yard line.
That right side of that offensive line did a fantastic job opening a huge hole.
And it is an 11-yard gain for Dante Gentile, who now has 15 carries for 105 and a touchdown.
Ursuline down 7-0 to Villa Angela St. Joseph at halftime.
1st and 10, ball at the 12. Shotgun, 1 wide receiver, 2 tight ends left, fullback left, and it's going to be Gentile. Makes a man miss in the backfield, cuts up the middle to the 5, touchdown.
That's horrible by the defense. Horrible. And somebody's down for the Rams. Who is that, Matt?
I got nothing for you, Matt, other than the number has 2 digits.
That's not good for the Rams right now.
We'll go ahead and step aside while they attend to the injured Ram. Back in 30 seconds, you're listening to the Eastwood Mall Mineral Ridge Rams Game of the Week here on Tri-County Digital Broadcasting.
Do you crave mysteries? Are you fascinated by the unexplained? Then summon your courage and plunge into the deep, dark abyss of what lurks beneath. A YouTube channel that dives into the unexplained, the supernatural, eyewitness reports, and more. The real question is, can you handle the truth? Simply search What Lurks Beneath on YouTube, if you think you're brave enough.
That's who they helped off. I didn't see.
Oh, that looks like one of the Moore brothers, actually.
That must be Jordan.
All right. Tigers, after the 12-yard touchdown run, the second 12-yard touchdown run of the game by Gentile, line up like they're going for 2. Looking to tie the game. They'll bring a man in motion. That's Cunningham. They'll hand it to him on the jet, looking for the pylon. He got it. With 8:35 left in the third quarter, we're all tied up at 14. Back in 30 seconds, you're listening to the Eastwood Mall Mineral Ridge Rams Game of the Week here on Tri-County Digital Broadcasting.
One of a kind, Eastwood Mall.
Eastwood Mall is your go-to destination for football season fun. You'll find great stores and restaurants like Bass Pro Shop, Sports Obsession, Fermanti Brothers, JD Sports, Buffalo Wild Wings, and so much more. Don't forget, Dave & Buster's will soon be open, bringing its own special brand of fun. Find out what's coming next by visiting the website, eastwoodmall.com.
One of a kind, Eastwood Mall.
Not good for the Rams.
Not the start that the Rams would have wanted to the second half, as Springfield goes 6 plays, 55 yards in 3 minutes and 25 seconds. 12-yard touchdown run by Dante Gentile. 2-point conversion by Carson Cunningham is good. And we are all tied up at 14 as Casey Kosick prepares to put the boot to the ball and bring us back to action. Kosick. Spinning kick, bounces it to 21, then kind of dives. Balestrino picks it up and reverses his field, trying to get the corner on Cunningham. Balestrino tackled back at the 10.
That was number 3. Carson Cunningham made an amazing tackle, but he's down, I think. He's hurt.
That could be Cunningham down there on the play. There was a big crowd of Tigers.
I think it is him because he's the one who pulled him down. I think he had an awkward twist. That would not be good for the Springfield Tigers.
We'll go ahead and step aside for a timeout. We're all tied up at 14. You're listening to the Eastwood Mall Mineral Ridge Rams Game of the Week here on Tri-County Digital Broadcasting.
Jesse's Dairy Cove is a hometown favorite, located at 3743 State Route 46, across from the gazebo in Mineral Ridge. Enjoy all of your favorite ice cream. We have over 32 hard scoop and over 40 soft serve favorites. We also have a large food menu, including homemade chili sauce, sloppy joes, pulled pork, fresh cut French fries, and mac and cheese. This fall, we'll start our homemade cookie and party trays. Visit our website at jessesdairycove.com to see our menu. At Jesse's Dairy Cove, we appreciate your business and wish good luck to the Rams.
Carson Cunningham jogging off the field, but a little hitch.
Yeah,
in his
little
giddy,
limp.
Little hitch in the giddy up. You're listening to Matt Lipsack and Matt Emch here on Tri-County Digital Broadcasting, the Eastwood Mall Mineral Ridge Rams game of the week. 8:29 left in the third. We are now all tied at 14. Ridge's first possession of the second half. Shotgun, 4 wide receivers. Sidecar to the right is Russell. Trips are to the right as well. Shingledecker, low snap, hands it off to Russell, bounces off a couple of tacklers, pushes the pile forward out to the 14-yard line. We'll call it, no, they're going to give him the 15. We'll call it a gain of 5 on first down for Jacob Russell, who now has 9 carries for 41 yards.
They're pretty good getting 5 yards. If he could get that every play, that'd be fabulous for the Rams.
As it was, Russell came into the game averaging 7.3 per carry. Tigers holding him to a little bit more than half of that. 2nd and 5, shotgun, 4 wide receivers, twins to each side. Sidecar right is Russell. Shingledecker back to pass, looking left, throwing left. The pass is caught by Rozzi at the 20, has the first down, breaks a tackle, spins out of bounds at the 24-yard line. And I think a late hit out of bounds.
Yep. There, he frustrates that defense, boy. That's a huge play for the Rams. Not only a first down, but add 15.
So that should bring the ball out to the 40-yard line, if it is indeed on the Springfield Tigers, as we suspect.
It sure looked like they hit him out of bounds.
Late hit out of bounds on the defense is the call. So this one will go from the 24, out to the 39-yard line.
Rozzi just gets under your skin on defense. He's so good.
And, Matt, it's almost to the point with John Rozzi where he catches the ball and you just expect him to blaze past everybody and get down the length of the field. So 1st and 10 at the 39. Handoff up the middle. Russell squirts ahead to the 43, the 44. I think Russell lost his lid on the play.
Kason Kosick on the tackle there for the Springfield Tigers. I was just going to say that last play, why are they not getting the ball to Jonathan Rozzi, and then they immediately get the ball to him?
And Matt Russell shaken up on the play, lost his helmet, and is now sitting down being looked at by the training staff. So we will step aside for 30 seconds. You're listening to the Eastwood Mall Mineral Ridge Rams Game of the Week here on Tri-County Digital Broadcasting.
Shining Stars Dance and Baton in Niles, Ohio is home to state, regional, national, and international world champions. They offer a wide variety of classes for ages 2.5 and up for boys and girls. Celebrating over 31 years in business, the excellent staff of instructors will help take your baton twirling skills to the next level. Shining Stars would like to wish all the cheerleaders, dance line, band, feature twirler Amira, and players a successful season. Go Rams!
Do you crave mysteries? Are you fascinated by the unexplained? Then summon your courage and plunge into the deep, dark abyss of what lurks beneath. A YouTube channel that dives into the unexplained, the supernatural, eyewitness reports, and more. The real question is, can you handle the truth? Simply search What Lurks Beneath on YouTube, if you think you're brave enough.
Jacob Russell walks off under his own power. 2nd and 4 for Ridge. Shingledecker kept it, but he got met in the backfield.
Number 52.
By Sheely.
Yeah, Thomas Sheely. He's having a huge game. One of the captains. He's a beast.
That is a loss back to the 41.
There, Russell back in.
So loss of 4 on the play. It'll be 3rd and 8.
They got to pick up those blitzes too.
Shotgun, 4 wide receivers, twins to each side. Corner blitz coming. Shingledecker back to pass, looking left, throwing left.
Oh.
Rossi just could not run to it as Shingledecker had to get rid of the ball. Didn't really have time to aim.
He took a pop, boy. They got to pick up those blitzes. They're going to be in big trouble. That's all they have to do is send those blitzes, and they're getting in the backfield instantly. Ah, man. Rossi just shy.
Rossi probably about 6 feet from the ball when it landed, so Russell on to punt. Good snap and a good kick.
Wow.
That one's going to bounce at the 16 and
No
roll.
way, yeah.
And roll. It turns sideways.
Oh, wow.
It turned sideways
Wow.
and died at the 3-yard line.
Oh, what an amazing punt. Wow, Russell, what a punt.
Matt, that ball had some English on it.
It looked like it was going in the end zone. It just curved at the last second.
It was spinning end over end. It bounced at about the 15-yard line. And then it looked like it was going to roll right into the end zone. It took a right turn and died at the 3.
That was fantastic. That's what they needed. But the way that this Springfield offense is running the ball, they need to shut them down now. Or they're going to have a long drive for some points.
It looks like Shingledecker and Gilly have Cunningham bracketed. They need to put all of their 9 in the box, as it's going to be Baird on the quarterback sneak.
Not much.
And he'll pick up 1.
Looked like Chase Moore got there first.
So 2nd and 9 upcoming as we're all tied at 14. Second possession of the half.
This puts this defense in a great position having them down there, but they just got to shut that running game down.
2nd and 9. Ball at the 4. 2 wide receivers now, as Apple and Cunningham split out to each side. 2 tight ends, pro-I formation. Baird was under center, handed to the deep back. That was Gentile, and he'll squirt through a hole, breaking more tackles. And gets out to the 20-yard line as Shingledecker coming up lame, grabbing
he's hurt.
His throwing arm, Matt.
Oh, no. Oh, no. This is bad. Oh, no.
We'll go ahead and step aside for a timeout. 5:47 left in the third. You're listening to the Eastwood Mall Mineral Ridge Rams Game of the Week here on Tri-County Digital Broadcasting.
During the fall and winter, grilling season never ends, and Gessler Propane is your local supplier. Then make sure you get your hard-earned money's worth. Why go to gas exchanges to pay higher prices for tanks not filled to capacity? Gessler Propane makes sure you're prepared for year-round grilling with 100% filled tanks at a reasonable cost. See Bob Monday through Friday, 10 to 4, and Saturday, 9 to 3 at Gessler Propane, 702 Youngstown Poland Road, Struthers, or call 330-755-9119. Gessler Propane. They got gas.
Committed to building strength and delivering a healthier you, Steeltown Athletics, located in Niles, was established in 2019 to serve the fitness needs of Trumbull and Mahoning counties. They offer cross-training, HIIT, spinning, open gym, and coach classes with certified trainers. Owners Bob Musali and Dennis Arrow invite you to schedule a visit or call 330-422-8755 for membership options. You can check out their website at www.steeltownathletics.com. Join today. Steeltown Athletics, built stronger.
Owen Shingledecker off under his own power, 1st and 10 on the 19 for the Tigers. Going to hand it to Gentile again. Squirted through the hole, but then got tripped up as he got across the 20 of the 21 for a gain of 2. 2nd and 8.
Derek Rakic was the first one to him. And they say Chase Moore, but that was Rakic. Chase could have helped trip him up, though. So we'll give it to both of them.
2nd and 8 as we hit the 5-minute mark of the third quarter. We're tied at 14. Shotgun, 2 tight ends, 2 wide receivers. Both tight ends to the right. As they're going to hand it off to Gentile again. Broke through an arm tackle, but got knocked down at the 20. They might give him the line of scrimmage.
Looked like Chase Moore was the first one there.
I agree with you, Matthew. So Gentile lost about a half yard. Now they're going to put the ball down on 20. We will call it a 1-yard loss for Dante Gentile, and it will be 3rd and 9.
Chase Moore is going to be a huge recruit next year.
And, you know, Matt, we would look at a lot of teams and call this a passing situation, but the way that Dante Gentile has been running the ball, he's averaging 7 yards a carry.
I mean, they might just hand it off. Looks like they're passing, though.
3 wide receivers, Cunningham in motion. Baird rolling right. Looking right.
Oh, no.
Has a man at the 41-yard line. He was wide open, as Matt said, and that was Isaac Lamorticella. Got it out to the 46.
Jack Gilly on the tackle.
Third completed pass of the game for Baird. That was the longest one. It was a gain of 26 and is good for a first down.
Wide open.
Again, Matt found a little hole in the zone. Shotgun, 2 wide receivers, 2 backs in the backfield. As they'll bring Morticella in motion, but hand it off to Gentile. Squirts off right guard. Gets across midfield to the 49-yard line of Mineral Ridge. 5-yard gain will be 2nd and 5.
Chase Moore on the tackle there again. No, I'm sorry. That's number 55, Justin Sedetic. Aiden Overaker. I'm sorry. Sedecic's number 51. Aiden Overaker's been having a pretty good year at nose tackle, but they just are not shutting this running game down.
2nd and 5. Shotgun, 2 wide receivers, 2 backs in the backfield. Draw handoff to Gentile.
Nice.
He gets hit in the backfield,
Nice.
and Moore rips him down for no gain.
Chase Moore, number 58, again. He has really stepped it up the last 2 games. He's making all kinds of tackles. Like I said, 6'4", about 260 pounds. He's just a junior. He's going to be a huge recruit in Ohio next year.
22 carries for 145 for Dante Gentile and 2 touchdowns. It is 3rd and 5. Ball at the Ridge 49-yard line. 2:05 left in the 3rd quarter. Shotgun, 2 wide receivers, 2 backs in the backfield. They'll hand it off to Gentile on the counter. He has the first down. Ball is on the ground.
Rams got it.
Waiting for some kind of indication. Ridge has the football, and the refs say it belongs to Mineral Ridge.
I think that was number 3, Jack Gilly, who got the ball. Yeah, that was Jack Gilly. Great job. Shutting down a huge series for the Tigers.
As Mineral Ridge goes to the oven and takes another turnover out of the oven.
That's huge. They have to get some points. Get the ball to Gilly. They got to shut that blitz down by this good defense of the Tigers, or they're in big trouble.
1:51 left in the 3rd quarter.
Here they come.
Shingledecker in at quarterback. Going to bring Balestrino in motion. Shingledecker got hit as he threw, ball in the air.
They got it.
Intercepted by Kasich at the 49-yard line. Kosick down the left sideline, 30, 25,
Flag.
15. Flags
2
on the
flags.
play.
Yeah, that's against the Tigers. They hit Jacob Russell with a crackback block, or a block behind the back. He's holding his back. That's coming back. Definitely against the Tigers.
So that's just rough luck for Mineral Ridge as Shingledecker gets hit as he throws. Going to wipe out a nice return for Kosick as he got down to about the 15-yard line.
And that was bad news, getting that penetration They send those kids, man. They get some great penetration. Got their hand up. I don't even know what player that was. Might have been number 52 or 75 for them. Number 75 is really tall.
So, Matt, Mineral Ridge had two fakes going there. They faked it to Balestrino on the end around. Then they faked it to Russell up the middle. And then they were going to try to hit Rossi coming down the near sideline. But unfortunately, Shingledecker hit as he throws. And the ball went almost straight up in the air. Only ended up traveling about 6 yards. Probably went higher up.
There was
than
about
it did
four
forward.
Tigers who had a chance at picking that off, too. Oh! Whoa, that's against the Rams. Okay.
So what we had an illegal block before the interception, and then we had an illegal block in the back during the return. So Springfield declined the penalty on Mineral Ridge in order to keep the football.
Right. If they didn't have that block, they would have got the ball back.
Well, no, the block in the back was during the return, so it was
that's right. They would have kept it.
Always going to be Springfield's ball here.
Correct.
So now we just need them to walk off the penalty, which I believe is going to be 10 yards from the spot.
So that turnover just was completely negated in one play by the Tigers defense.
So Springfield's, they go to the kitchen and take a turnover right back out of the oven. With 1:37 left in the third, Tigers have the ball in plus territory. Actually, Matt, I think 1 yard from where the fumble just happened. As they look to take their first lead of the evening. They're going to come to the line of scrimmage in the I formation. Baird under center. Two wide receivers, one to each side, and the tight end will be to the right. Deep handoff to Gentile. Breaks a tackle at the line of scrimmage, then slip, but able to fall forward for 3 yards down to the 42. 2nd and 7 upcoming.
That was Derek Rackage getting there. He's having a good game at linebacker. He's just missing some tackles. He got him tripped up, though.
Maybe one more play here in the third quarter. 2nd and 7. Shotgun, one wide receiver, two tight ends. Maybe a false start there,
51,
and they will.
Number 51.
They will throw the flag. I wasn't sure if they were going to do it, Matt.
That is Donovan Tidings, the senior. He's a captain. I'm sorry, he's just a senior. They have the seniors marked with stars here. I apologize. I don't know. He could be a captain. I don't know.
Usually stars denotes letter winner.
All the seniors have stars, so that's how they're. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I take that back. You're right.
Ball back to the 47, 2nd and 12. Baird back to pass, looking left, throwing left, caught by Cunningham.
Wide open.
Hauled down by Shingledecker as he got down to the 30. That'll be a gain of 17 yards and a first down.
Again, this Tigers offense is just right now unstoppable. The defense for the Rams, who have had a nightmare against good running game teams this year, is just not able to shut them down right now. Unless they get a turnover again, they're in big trouble.
Last play of the third quarter here if Springfield chooses to snap the ball. Shotgun, one wide receiver, two backs in the backfield, tight end right. They're going to hand it off to Gentile.
Good
He's
job.
met in the backfield.
Chase Moore. Number 58 having a huge game.
That's actually Jordan. That was 50.
Oh, okay.
And
My
that
bad.
will end the third quarter on the loss of 2.
Sorry, Jordan.
We head to the fourth, tied at 14. You're listening to the Eastwood Mall Mineral Ridge Rams Game of the Week here on Tri-County Digital Broadcasting.
Life is short. Eat more cupcakes. A Baker's Bakery, family owned and operated with over 16 years in business. It's your sweet spot for freshness baked daily. They have cookies, donuts, cakes, pastries, 95 different types of cupcakes, parfaits, stuffed and candied fruits, and so much more. You can find them at their newest location, 4365 Youngstown Warren Road across from Spectrum. Happiness is homemade and it starts in the bakery. A Baker's Bakery would like to wish their son, David Baker, number 2, and the Rams the best of luck. Go Rams.
Back at Joe Lane Stadium, Easy Whitaker Field here in Mineral Ridge. Matt Lipsack and Matt Emch here with you for the Eastwood Mall Mineral Ridge Rams Game of the Week here on Tri-County Digital Broadcasting. The start of the fourth quarter, we are all tied up at 14 apiece, but the Tigers are driving. They have the ball at the Ridge 32-yard line. It is 2nd and 12.
Defense needs to step up right now.
Just the fourth play of the drive upcoming here after we had back-to-back turnovers. Shotgun. Bunch to the right, actually twins to each side, really tight to the formation. Coming in motion is Cunningham. Being watched by Stauffer. Baird rolling right.
He's open again.
Throwing right. Tipped. Intercepted. Hunter Stauffer off the deflection. Tackled at the 25-yard line.
Great job by number 28. Getting there, getting an interception. Oh, wow. That was huge for the Rams. They have to do something on offense.
And I wish I got the number of the Ridge player that tipped the ball. Part of me thinks it was Shingledecker. Part of me thinks it was Balestrino. But it came right down in the arms of Hunter Stauffer, who was basically tackled right where he caught it.
They have to stop the penetration of this defensive line. They have done a fantastic job. And that blitz is phenomenal for the Tigers. They have to step it up on the line.
Ridge right to the line of scrimmage in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers, trips right, sidecar right is Russell. Shingledecker back to pass, looking right off the hands
dangerous.
Of Rozzi and incomplete.
Ooh, that was dangerous.
And Matt, a little hesitation there by Shingledecker. I don't know if
he was worried about getting hit.
I don't think he was worried about getting hit. The pocket looked clean, but I think he was worried about maybe Springfield knowing the play, because that's the play. That's the play that John Rozzi takes for 80 yards for a touchdown. Quickly back to the line of scrimmage. Russell off right guard, squirted through the hole, but couldn't keep his balance. He'll fall ahead for a gain of 3.
If he could have stayed up, he would have got big yards on that play. Already 3rd down. 3rd and 7. 11:25 left in the fourth quarter.
3rd and 7 indeed. Shotgun, 4 wide receivers, twins to each side. Shingledecker back to pass, looking right, throwing deep. Rozzi, jump ball, he got it! 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5,
he got the pylon! He hit the pylon. That should be a touchdown. How did that?
Somebody make a call. They mark him out at the 1.
Okay, that was close, man. Wow, it looked like he hit that pylon while he was still in bounds. But they're down there. He is so dangerous.
John Rozzi wins a jump ball. 1st and goal at the 1. Check that to 2.
Give the ball to Russell.
I get the feeling that we all know what's coming. It's just the question of, can the Springfield defense stop it?
They know who's getting it.
Balestrino under center. They're going to go with the 3-man I formation. Balestrino to the up man.
Touchdown.
Touchdown! Jacob Russell into the end zone.
Wow, that was a huge series for the Rams offense. Huge by Hunter Stauffer getting that interception. And then, man, again, you just can't stop him. Jonathan Rozzi is unstoppable. Incredible. He is just incredible.
Steven Gutierrez on for the extra point.
How far was that that play he had.
That was a 70-yard gain, sir. Kanowski to hold. Snap back, ball down, the kick is up. The kick is good. With 10:48 left in the fourth quarter, your score, Mineral Ridge 21, Springfield 14. Back in 30 seconds, you're listening to the Eastwood Mall Mineral Ridge Rams Game of the Week here on Tri-County Digital Broadcasting.
Dunlap's Repair Service is a local business that repairs water and drain lines, and they are also state certified to install and test backflow devices. If you need installation for faucets, toilets, and water heaters, Joe and Noah Dunlap are the ones to call. They are fully bonded and insured, offer 24-hour emergency service, and are available to give you free estimates. For all your plumbing needs, call Dunlap Repair Service at 330-718-8650 or 330-406-8820.
A 4-play, 75-yard touchdown drive that ends in a 2-yard touchdown run for Jacob Russell. Big play on the drive was the 70-yard touchdown pass from Owen Shingeldecker to John Rossi on the go route down the far sideline. Steven Gutierrez's extra point was good. And with 10:48 left in the fourth quarter,
Poland up 17-0 over Girard, 5:29 in the third.
Gutierrez drives it high and short, but this one unfortunately did go out of bounds. So Springfield will get the ball at the 40-yard line.
This game's going pretty quick, too. Got most schools in the third quarter.
A lot of running here, Matt. I think that's what.
Have an update here. The Ursuline Irish now up 14-7 in the third over Villa Angela St. Joseph's. Go Irish. My alma mater, baby. Get it going.
No, they're just going to put the ball down where it went out of bounds at the 38-yard line.
Ursuline just looks so good this year, Matt.
Fell short of the state title last year, did the Irish.
Their schedule is incredible, too.
Slight delay while they reset the play clock. The umpire wasn't ready for the snap yet. Shotgun, 2 wide receivers, 2 tight ends, and a back in the backfield. Counter action to Gentile. Cuts it back up the middle, has a hole to the 50. There he goes. 35, 30. Gilly.
Yeah, Jack
Calls him
Gilly.
down at the 20.
Good job by Gilly getting there. He looked like he was gone.
42-yard gain for Gentile. 26 carries for 193 so far for Dante Gentile.
The way this game's going, it's looking like they might go into overtime.
I don't know, Matt. That last team with the ball may win. We'll have to see.
You're right. Somebody needs to step up again for that defense and get a turnover. That's the only way you're going to stop this running game.
I formation, handed to the deep man. That's Gentile. Bounces off a tackler, bounces off another, gets a gain of 4 down to the 16.
You had both Jacob Russell and Chase Moore making hits, and he broke both of those tackles. He's a beast.
Matt, I think we could probably count on one hand the number of times tonight that Dante Gentile has gone down on first contact.
Yeah, very rare. He has broken so many tackles. It's incredible.
2nd and 6. Ball at the 16-yard line. Shotgun, 2 wide receivers. 1 tight end, 2 in the backfield. Delayed handoff to Gentile. Off the right side. Runs a man over. Falls forward to the 10. They'll give him the first down.
That was number 9, Brady Balestrino, who he ran over. Usually BB9 is pretty good on defense and makes most tackles, but he's not dealing with a regular running back right now.
First and goal, as Springfield looking to immediately answer, as Jacob Russell over the sideline to get a blow. Baird brings the play to the huddle off the sideline. And they may need a timeout here, Matt. There's already 6 seconds left on the play clock.
He needs to snap it immediately. One.
Just gets it off in time. Wraparound handoff to Gentile. Big hole off the right side to the goal line. Touchdown.
They can't tackle him. They can't stop him.
Well, Matt, that time they didn't even get a hand on him. Dante Gentile, his third touchdown run of the game. Though his first that wasn't 12 yards, this one a 10-yard touchdown run. Kosick on for the extra point.
8:34 left in the fourth quarter. They could block this again. That'd be huge.
Snap back, ball down. The kick is up.
Oh, they was close. They missed
it. Kick is no good. It's wide right.
That's because of Chase Moore getting great penetration. Great job. They basically blocked it.
8:34 left in the fourth. Your score, Mineral Ridge 21, Springfield 20. Back in 30 seconds. Listening to the Eastwood Mall Game of the Week here on Tri-County Digital Broadcasting.
With over 30 years of experience, Madurix Butcher Block in Mineral Ridge is a quality-driven company focused on great personal service. Our fresh meats are of the finest cut. We make a variety of burgers, sausages, and a full line of deli meats. Using our own smokehouse, we prepare different types of jerky, snack sticks, kibasi, bacon, hot dogs, and bone-in hams. When your tummy needs some relief, call 652-BEEF. That's 330-652-2333.
A 4-play, 62-yard drive that ended in a 10-yard touchdown run for Dante Gentile. The extra point of Caden Kosick was no good. And with 8:34 left in the fourth, Mineral Ridge has the slimmest of leads. It is 21-20.
They need to get some more points on offense. Get the ball to Rozzi.
Kosick will put the boot to the ball and bring us back to action. He's kicked them long every time. They've made it to about the 15 or 10 on all of his kickoffs. With the run-up, drives it low this time, bounces at the 19, handled by Balestrino at the 10. Balestrino to the 20, 25. The ball's on the ground!
Who has
Waiting for a signal, flag on the play. No celebration for Springfield.
That's Rams ball. Rams ball.
So Rams ball. And there's the point. I did see a point from the official. Now the penalty flag.
Hubbard 30-14 over Lakeview. 9:54 in the fourth. That would have been horrible for the Rams.
So Balestrino returned it to the 26, and then the fumble was recovered by Ridge at the 30. So personal foul on Ridge after the play. So it will be 1st and 10, but they're going to mark it off half the distance to the goal, which is to the 15-yard line.
They're so lucky that the Tigers didn't get that ball.
All right, 1st and 10 for the Rams. Ball at their own 15. Shotgun, 4 wide receivers. Trips left, sidecar left is Russell, who takes the handoff. Hesitates. Broke a couple of tackles. Got a gain of 3, maybe 4. We'll see where they put the ball down.
That looked like number 6, Caden Kosick, who was there on the tackle. Kaysen Kosick, I'm sorry.
And it will be a gain of 4 for Russell.
They've done a pretty good job of bottling him up. Except on the goal line, man. You just can't stop that guy.
2nd and 6. Shotgun, 4 wide receivers, twins to each side. Sidecar right is Russell. Ball at the 19-yard line.
7:40 left.
Handoff up the middle. Russell breaks a tackle, falls across the 20 to the 22.
They got to get a first down here.
Gain of 3 on the play. It'll be 3rd and 3. You know, Matt, if you look at it like this, if you bleed the whole play clock, every set of first downs, you can take 2 minutes off the clock.
Yeah, I mean, it's already down to 7:15. 7:12. 10.
And whistles and timeout. Timeout, Mineral Ridge. 7:09 left in the 4th. Back in 30 seconds. You're listening to the Eastwood Mall Mineral Ridge Rams Game of the Week on Tri-County Digital Broadcasting.
Mineral Ridge Tire and Automotive. Our mission is to provide honest, reliable, and reputable service and repair in a family-oriented environment where our customers are informed and confident in our abilities to oversee their repair and maintenance needs. From new tires, oil changes, batteries, and fluid film appointments, we value our long-lasting relationships with our customers, community, and suppliers. Call 330-349-0111.
Back at Joe Lane Stadium, 7:09 left in the 4th. Mineral Ridge leads 21-20. They have the ball on their own 22-yard line. It is 3rd and 3. Ridge just spent their first timeout of the second half.
Ursuline and Villa Angela St. Joseph knotted up at 14 in the 3rd.
Shotgun, 4 wide receivers, twins to each side. Sidecar to the right is Russell. Shingledecker back to pass. Corner blitz coming. Shingledecker going long. Has Rozzy. He caught it, but he caught the ball.
Wow. I mean, what do you say, Matt? What else do you say about him? He's unstoppable. He caught it on the ground.
What a play by John Rozzy.
He is first team All-State for sure.
32-yard gain on the play.
That was one of the nicest plays I've ever seen by a receiver, catching that on the ground in high school.
And Matt, again, here you can take another 2 minutes off the clock.
6:30 left on the clock.
Shotgun, 4 wide receivers, trips left, sidecar left. Shingledecker hands it off to Russell. Gets met at the 45, and that's where he gets pushed back.
He had a host of Tigers. Up, flag. Flag, that might be on the Tigers.
Flags late on the play. Russell just a gain of 1.
Oh, he's shaking up. He's shaking up. He's running out. He's going off the field.
Russell off to the sideline. Dunlap on. From the ref, we have dead ball, personal foul against Mineral Ridge.
Got to keep your mouth shut.
So I believe the down is going to count.
Hope Jacob Russell is okay.
Second and 25.
Is that Landon Bingham in there? Yeah, that is.
It is Landon Bingham in for this play.
Huh.
Was definitely Shingledecker the play before.
Hope he's not hurt. I don't know where he is. I can't see him.
So we had some whistles. The officiating crew getting together. Not telling us what's going on. Side judge here talking to Coach Guerrero. So we'll be Bingham in at quarterback for this one.
That definitely takes a lot of polish off the pass. No offense to Landon Bingham.
As Bingham just a 38.4% passer on the season. Shotgun 4 wide. Bingham back to pass. Looking left, throwing left. Catching the ball and going out of bounds. No, not catching the ball. David Baker was going to be about a 5-yard gain, but Baker had to go off the fingertips.
Here comes both Russell and Shingledecker. Good to see Russell back up. He was shaken up after that play. He had a dinger. I've been there. You kind of can't, you can't see right. Only 5:50 left in the clock.
Shotgun for wide receivers. Shingledecker back to pass, looking right, throwing right over the head of John Rossi as Shingledecker felt the footsteps and airmailed it. And, Matt, on a short pass into a bunch, probably lucky that one didn't get picked off.
I agree.
So that will bring fourth down. And not only fourth down, Matt, but a back-to-back incomplete passes stop the clock. Russell to punt. Good snap. It's high, but it's a little short. But it's going to bounce. It's going to roll to the 25, the 24. And that is where Chase Moore will down it. As Matt, there's 2 flags on the play back at the line of scrimmage. So whatever the play was, it's a penalty whatever the penalty was, I didn't see an indicator, or could I hear the official, thanks to the Springfield drum line, as Sean Guerrero is out all the way to the numbers, looking for an explanation on this call. But I think this one, looks like they're marking it half the distance to the goal, back to the 12.
The penalty, Springfield will start first and 10 on the 12-yard line.
They got to shut them down or get a turnover. That's the only way they're going to stop this running game. 5:35 left in the fourth quarter. 21-20 on the scoreboard. Rams up.
So 1st and 10 at the 12. So, Matt, 2 jobs here for the Springfield Tigers. 1, you want to score. 2, you want to take as much time off the clock as possible so that Mineral Ridge doesn't have time to score.
They got to step it up defensively. They have to shut that running game down.
And, Matt, I don't know if Sean Guerrero has stopped talking to the officials all night long.
Oh, he is really chummy with that sideline judge.
1st and 10, shotgun, 2 wide receivers, 2 tight ends. Delayed handoff to Gentile, cuts it back off the left, has a hole across the 25 to the 30 to the 35.
They can't stop him. They just can't stop him. You got a Tiger down. He's getting up. Flag.
And flags on the play.
On the Rams, it looks like. See, shut your mouth. They got to shut their mouths. They're going to kill themselves. That is definitely against the Rams. Number 5 against Jonathan Rossi. Has a huge game, but opens his mouth defensively and gets a flag.
And Rossi's the one that made the tackle, Matt. So you have to wonder what went on the bottom of that pile.
I'm sure something was said to him, and then it's always the second man who is caught. The first guy never gets caught. He probably dropped something on the bottom of the pile, and Rossi opened his mouth.
So this will take the ball across midfield to the 48-yard line of Mineral Ridge. The clock will run with 5:27 and now moving on the fourth quarter clock. Ridge leads by a point. I formation, 2 wide receivers. Baird hands it off to Gentile.
Nice
Hit at
job.
the line of scrimmage, but I think a face mask flag is coming. And then there's another flag
against Rossi
by John Rossi.
You got to be kidding me.
Matt, I think both of these are going to be enforced.
Yeah, that's a face mask and a personal foul against the Rams. That's devastating. Give them 30 yards. Unbelievable. You got to be kidding me. Jonathan Rossi having the game of his life offensively. 2 plays in a row, personal fouls on defense.
So this is going to take the ball from a 2nd and 10 at the 48 to a 1st and 10 at the 18.
Horrible. Horrible and undisciplined. The face mask is hard to avoid sometimes. I did it myself. But the mouth has to be controlled. And they took Rossi out.
Well, Matt, it wasn't even the mouth. That time it was pushing.
He was trying to get him back from last play.
Pushing and shoving after the whistle.
I think it was number 6 came out to block him.
I think it was way downfield. I think it was actually a 31.
Okay.
So 5 minutes and moving now.
What a way to put yourself in a bad position.
I formation. Baird under center, 2 wide receivers, tight end right. They hand it off to Gentile off the left side. Big hole, 15, 10, 5. Falls forward to the 3.
They just can't stop him. It's the defensive line is who's had the problems. Even though Chase Moore's having a great game, that defensive line, the left side with Jordan Moore and I think who is that? Aiden Overaker at nose tackle. Those guys are the ones who are getting hit, and they're opening huge holes on them.
31 carries for 253 for Dante Gentile. 1st and goal, ball at the 3. Two backs in the backfield. Tight end right, 1 wide receiver. Handoff, Gentile, right guard, touchdown. Dante Gentile, his 4th touchdown of the game, puts the Tigers back in front. And I have to imagine that they will go for 2. And the offense does stay on the field to make this a 7-point game. Shotgun, 1 wide receiver. Now they're going to motion to a loaded front to the right. Handoff, Gentile into the pile. He didn't get it.
That's big for the Rams.
As they blow it dead, the 2-point conversion is no good. And so with 4:05 left in the 4th quarter, your score, Springfield 26, Mineral Ridge 21. Back in 30 seconds, you're listening to the Eastwood Mall Mineral Ridge Rams Game of the Week here on Tri-County Digital Broadcasting.
Carla Dooley Photography, a proud sponsor of Mineral Ridge local schools and their athletes, extends heartfelt wishes for a fantastic season to the football team, cheerleaders, band, and dance line. We are now booking for the class of 2026 seniors. Mention this advertisement and receive a $25 discount on any senior package. Call 330-716-1467. Let's go Rams.
Some quick updates on scores. Hubbard 30, Lakeview 20 in the 4th, and Poland 24-0 on Girard in the 4th. Poland is good this year.
A 5-play, 88-yard drive that ends in a 3-yard touchdown run for Dante Gentile. The 2-point conversion was no good. 4:05 left in the 4th. Springfield leads for the first time tonight. It's 26-21. Matt, 45 yards and penalties on that drive on Mineral Ridge. They have 7 penalties in the second half for 92 yards.
Unbelievable and disgusting.
Kosick puts the boot to the ball. Balestrino watches it bounce at the 11 and roll into the end zone.
Ursuline and Villa Angela St. Joseph tied 17-17 in the fourth.
Hey, man, if you're Brady Balestrino, you think that ball's going to roll in the end zone, but it just crossed the goal line and then took a right turn. If that ball takes a right turn,
they're in big trouble.
At the 1, you're in big trouble. So, Mineral Ridge trailing for the first time tonight. Have the ball at the 20. 1st and 10, 4 wide receivers. Trips right, sidecar right is Russell. And flags. Offside signaled on Springfield.
That's
It'll be
a big
1st and
play.
5.
Big play for the Rams. 4:04 left in the fourth quarter. 1st and 5 on the 20.
Well, I'll say technically they ought to put 1 second back on the clock. So 1st and 5. Shotgun, 4 wide receivers. Trips
They have
right.
not added that second.
Sidecar right is Russell. Lone split out to the left is Baker. Shingledecker keeps it. Got back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe got 1. And it'll be 2nd and 4.
They have to just focus on the first downs. The clock moving, only 3:45 left in the game. 3:40.
Of course, Ridge doesn't huddle. They usually just go right to the line. You usually see only about 20 seconds per play.
3:32.
Shingledecker already back to pass. Looking deep down the right side. Rossi, double coverage.
He caught it. He caught it.
John Rossi wins
That's
the jump
BB9.
ball.
That's BB9.
Sorry, Brady Balestrino wins the jump ball at the 42-yard line.
Huge play by BB9. He needed to make a big play offensively. They have just done incredible pass catches in the middle of double coverage.
It's a 32-yard gain for the Rams. Handoff to Russell off the left side. Puts his head down. Pushes the pile down to the 36-yard line.
The left side of that line doing a great job. He dropped the ball on the ground. Springfield thought they had a turnover. The referee saying it was down. They got to, if they could at least get close enough for their kick.
2nd and 4.
Oh, what am I saying? Sorry.
Shingledecker keeps it up the middle. Across the 35, down to the 33, maybe the 32.
Number 34, Slow, getting up for Springfield.
And we've got whistles and I think an injury timeout upcoming. Yep. Sheely down on all fours.
Wow, that'd be big for the Rams. If you don't want anybody hurt, but wow, taking 52 out. Sheely would be giant. Now, you don't know if this is one of those situations where the clock is moving really fast and you just tell the guy, hey, get down.
And Matt, actually, they gave Shingledecker the first down there. He got down to the 32-yard line, so he got exactly the 4 yards that he needed. So it will be 1st and 10 for Mineral Ridge on the other side of this injury time. And Sheely's already getting up to his feet.
That was one of those plays. Go down. They're doing really well right now. Let's take the steam out of their offense. That's exactly what that was.
2:21 left in the fourth quarter.
This is the game, man.
Ridge trailing for the first time tonight. Shotgun, 4 wide, trips right. Sidecar right is Russell. Shingledecker keeps it. Puts his head down. Barrels his way down to the 29-yard line.
Coach Shaner might want to think about taking a timeout soon with only 2 minutes left in the game.
Well, Matt, I don't think you want to take them until you get down inside the 10. You don't want to leave Springfield with any kind of time at all. 2nd and 8, ball at the 29. Actually, we'll call it 2nd and 7. Shingledecker back to pass. Looking right. Throwing right. Has a man.
He caught it.
Touchdown!
Yeah, baby. He caught it. He caught it. That's a touchdown.
Finally, they signal touchdown.
Who was it?
I have no earthly idea. They're mobbing John Rossi.
That was
or was
John
it Balestrino?
Brady Balestrino, number 9, BB9, having a huge catch. Wow, that was a monster. 1:43 left in the game. They have to shut that offense down. You know what they're going to do.
Gutierrez for the extra point. No, they're going to go for 2 to make it a field goal game. Shotgun for wide receiver. Sidecar right is Russell. Shingledecker back to pass. Looking right, throwing right. He is hit as he goes to throw. And the 2-point conversion is no good. With 1:43 left in the fourth quarter. Your score, Mineral Ridge 27, Springfield 26. Back in 30 seconds, you're listening to the Eastwood Mall Mineral Ridge Rams Game of the Week on Tri-County Digital Broadcasting.
One of a kind, Eastwood Mall.
Eastwood Mall is your go-to destination for football season fun. You'll find great stores and restaurants like Bass Pro Shop, Sports Obsession, Fermanti Brothers, JD Sports, Buffalo Wild Wings, and so much more. Don't forget, Dave & Buster's will soon be open, bringing its own special brand of fun. Find out what's coming next by visiting the website, eastwoodmall.com.
One of a kind, Eastwood Mall.
BB9 stepping it up in the fourth quarter.
A 6-play, 80-yard drive.
Well, you know what the Tigers are going to do. I mean, come on.
6-play, 80-yard drive that ends in a 29-yard touchdown pass from Owen Shingledecker to Brady Balestrino. The 2-point conversion was no good. And so Mineral Ridge has regained the 1-point lead. It is 27-26. There are 103 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Rams defense needs to make the best stand of the night.
So, Matt, if Steven Gutierrez has a touchback in him, we need it right here.
Yeah.
But Gutierrez is aiming for the short run-up.
I hope they don't short kick this.
I think it's going to be one of those pop-up kicks to the 30, and that's exactly what it is. As it spins, fair catch is signaled and made at the 33-yard line. Hauling that in, Noah Trujillo.
They have good field position for that running game. If this defense can step it up with 1:42 left, they could win this game. This would be the game of the year for the Rams.
So, Matt, if he clearly caught the ball standing at the 33-yard line, why is the ball at the 35?
Because I don't want to say it. I'm not going to say it on air. Chummy. That's all I'm going to say.
Shotgun, 4 wide receivers, sidecar to the left is Gentile. Baird back to pass, steps up, across the middle.
Oh, no!
Out of the hands of Shingledecker, it hit him right in the chest.
He had it. The game would have been over.
The entire Springfield sideline just breathed a massive sigh of relief.
I can't believe he dropped that.
2nd and 10, ball at the 35-yard line. Shotgun, 4 wide receivers, trips left, sidecar left is Gentile. Baird back to pass. Steps up. Still looking downfield. Gets the pass away. It's caught. Down the far sideline.
There was holding on
Was
that play,
Apple,
too.
but no flags on the play as Apple gets it across midfield and down to the Mineral Ridge 34-yard line.
Horrible holding on the play.
Gain of 31 on the play. Shotgun 4 wide, trips right, sidecar right, 127. Left as Apple went out of bounds. The clock stopped. Baird back to pass, rolling right, throwing right. Pass is caught by Cunningham. Shot the ball. It's a live ball, but recovered by the Tigers. And Guerrero immediately calls a timeout. So that's going to end up being just a gain of 2 on the play.
Man, Shingledecker dropped that. That was an interception, baby. That was game.
Absolutely was. As the fumble was recovered by 21, Matt Weimer.
Come on, defense. Step it up.
So 2 shots at a turnover here on this drive. Springfield gotten a couple of lucky bounces. It'll be 2nd and 8. Ball at the 32-yard line. Shotgun 4 wide receivers, trips left. Sidecar left is Gentile. Baird, back to pass, rolling left. Eyes still downfield. Sets his feet, throws it out of bounds.
It was actually blocked by Chase Moore.
So nice pass deflection there.
3rd and 8. 1 minute and 10 seconds left in the game.
So 3rd and 8, 70 seconds left. Incomplete pass stops the clock. Springfield, I believe, still has 2 timeouts. Mineral Ridge also with 2 timeouts.
Defense is playing pretty well right now. If they could just step it up here. Shocked they haven't run the ball.
Shotgun. 4 wide receivers. Trips left. Sidecar left is Gentile. Baird back to pass. Steps up. Escapes the sack. Gets back to the line of scrimmage on the scramble.
Ball.
And Guerrero used the timeout.
4th and
should be 4th and maybe 7. I think Baird might have gotten tackled forward for
4th and 8 on the scoreboard.
Well, they just haven't updated it. It's going to be 4th and 6th. Ball on the 31 as Baird got tackled forward there. Actually, I've got 4th and 7 on my little counter here. So they have to get across the 25.
They run the ball. That's what I would do.
They've gone pass on every drive or every play on this drive.
I can't believe how few people are in the stands across the way with Ridge.
There's a lot of people standing on the fences, Matt.
True. This could be the game.
This could be the game.
Come on, Rams. Let's go, baby. You need a win against these Tigers. They're going to shoot to number 1. He's outshot to the left.
Springfield 1 for 1 on 4th down. 4th and 7. Shotgun. 4 wide receivers. Trips left. Baird back to pass, looking right, throwing right. Cunningham catches it. He has the first down. Breaks a tackle. Steps.
Oh, no.
He stepped out of bounds. Stepped out of bounds at the 17-yard line. Stops the clock with 54 seconds left.
Now all they got to do is run the ball. They got 1 timeout left, too.
They are lining up, looking like a run. Shotgun, 2 tight ends, 2 wide receivers. It's Baird back to pass, looking for Cunningham on the slant. With the catch to the 5. That's where he's tackled. And they motion for the clock to stop because it is a first down. As the ball's on the 7. I formation, and he spiked it. They have a flag.
It's a off false start on the Tigers. False start on the Tigers. 39 seconds left in the game.
.39 seconds left and the clock moves. First and goal at the 12. Shotgun, 2 wide receivers. Baird back to pass, rolling right, throwing right. Cut, Cunningham, out of bounds. Touchdown.
He dropped the ball. Wait, he dropped the ball into the end zone. That should not be a touchdown. He dropped the ball into the end zone.
I thought he stepped out of bounds at the 2.
I'm sorry, he dropped the ball across the end zone before he crossed. That should be a turnover to the Rams. That's one of the worst calls I've ever seen.
Tigers to go for 2. Wyckoff in motion. Baird fakes it, rolls right, throws right. Apple with the catch for the 2-point conversion. With 19 seconds left in the game, your score, Springfield 34, Mineral Ridge 27. Back in 30 seconds, you're listening to the Eastwood Mall Mineral Ridge Rams Game of the Week here on Tri-County Digital Broadcasting.
Call Niles Family Dentistry and Niles Denture Clinic for all your general dentistry and denture needs. Located at 827 Robbins Avenue in Niles, we offer free consultations and bridges, crowns, cosmetic bonding, full mouth extractions, implants, partials, root canals, and whitening procedures. Our denture clinic and labs offer denture repairs and relines while you wait. Please call us today at 330-652-2676 and speak to our friendly staff to make your appointment. That's 330-652-2676. Go Rams.
An 8-play, 65-yard drive that ends in a 12-yard touchdown pass from Brayton Baird to Carson Cunningham. The 2-point conversion was good. And with 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter, Springfield leads 34-27.
You know who's going to get the ball? Jonathan Rossi.
Only question I have, Matt, is will they be able to protect Owen Shingledecker long enough to let him get the pass off?
Would it be huge if BB9 could get this?
Well, no, if you're Kosick, I know you want to get the ball in play. You want this time to run off the clock. Kosick with the run-up.
BB9 could run this back.
Balestrino from the 15, 20, 25, 30. And that's where he's wrapped up with 13 seconds left in the game.
Come on, Rams. Let's go. You got it in you for one more huge play.
Shotgun, 4 wide receivers, twins to each side. Shingledecker back to pass, looking right. Drop the ball!
It's over.
And Springfield recovers. Shingledecker was about to let the ball go, and it slipped out of his hands. Springfield Tigers recover the ball at the 23-yard line.
What a game.
Shingledecker dropped an interception on the second play of the Tigers' touchdown drive.
He's so upset right now.
Mineral Ridge had another shot at a turnover when they knocked it away from Cunningham after a big play. But that fumble was recovered by Matt Weimer. And now all Braden Baird has to do is take a knee on it. But Sean Guerrero is going to take his last time out first as the team was understandably celebrating on the sideline. Big win, dramatic win here for the Springfield Tigers.
The Rams had the opportunity to win the game. Owen Shingledecker dropping that interception. What a shame. That would have been the game.
What a ball game we have seen, as we had 3 lead changes here in the fourth quarter. Springfield took the lead with 4:05 left. Ridge took it back with 1:43 left. But then with 19 seconds left, Springfield went ahead for good. Braden Baird takes a knee. And the clock hits 0:00. Your final score here from Joe Lane Stadium tonight. Springfield 34 and Mineral Ridge 27. Let's step aside for a quick timeout. When we come back, we'll have the post-game show here for you on City View, Tri-County Digital Broadcasting.
One of a kind, Eastwood Mall.
Eastwood Mall is your go-to destination for football season fun. You'll find great stores and restaurants like Bass Pro Shops, Sports Obsession, Fermatti Brothers, JD Sports, Buffalo Wild Wings, and so much more. Don't forget, Dave & Buster's will soon be open, bringing its own special brand of fun. Find out what's coming next by visiting the website, eastwoodmall.com.
One of a kind, Eastwood Mall.
Back here at Joe Lane Stadium for the post-game show. Final score, Springfield 34 and Mineral Ridge 27. Again, we had 3 lead changes in the fourth quarter, so let's just take you through those quickly. Dante Gentile, a 3-yard touchdown run with 4:05 left to put Springfield ahead 26-21. 2-point conversion was no good. Then with 1:43 left, Owen Shingledecker, 29-yard touchdown pass to Brady Balostrino. 2-point conversion was no good. Ridge goes back in front 27-26. 19 seconds left. Braden Baird completes a 12-yard touchdown pass to Carson Cunningham. 2-point conversion was good, and that gave us our final score of 34-27. Big numbers here for the game. Dante Gentile, 32 carries for 256 yards and 4 touchdowns. Braden Baird ended up going 9 for 16 passing for 127 and the game-winning touchdown. Owen Shingledecker, 8 for 15 passing for 275, 2 touchdowns and an interception. Jacob Russell, 16 carries for 66 yards and a touchdown. John Rossi, 4 catches for 171 and a touchdown. Brady Balostrino, 4 catches for 104 and a touchdown. And Matt, I think if you look at that final drive for Springfield, Mineral Ridge is not going to look back on that favorably. They had opportunities to put the game away.
They had more opportunities than not. Owen Shingledecker dropping that interception was huge. I have to say this. I saw what happened. I was watching right here. Before he crossed the line of scrimmage or the end zone, he fumbled that ball over the line of scrimmage or the end zone. That should have been a turnover to the Rams. I'm sorry, that was one of the worst calls I've ever seen. There was a lot of chumminess going on with that line judge, the referee, but they had their opportunity. If Owen Shingledecker would have caught that interception, game over. I'm going to say this. This is going to be a rarity for this year. We're going to give players of the game tonight to Rams players. So, when we're done with this, Matt, we're giving players of the game to Rams players tonight because they played so well.
I think I've got to go with John Rossi.
Without a doubt. John Rossi, defensively, Chase Moore had a great game.
Brady Balestrino had
So
the
did
pick
he.
6.
Yeah.
I'll give mine to Brady Balestrino.
Let's give it to BB9.
So this is my final football broadcast of the regular season. I'm headed down to the Covelli Center for the next 2 Friday nights as the Phantoms will have their home against the Lincoln Stars on the 18th and then be home against the Sioux City Musketeers on the 25th. If we see Ridge in the playoffs in Week 11, I can be there. But
I hope you are.
Matt, it has been the fastest 8 weeks of the calendar year. Absolutely an absolute joy to be with you here calling football games at Joe Lane Stadium.
I love you, brother. I'm going to miss you the next 2 games. Tim Continenza, my old partner, will be here checking in for you. So I really hope that the Rams can step it up in the next 2 weeks so that you have another game with me.
If you are so inclined, tune in to the Youngstown Phantoms on Western Reserve Radio. Puck drops against the Lincoln Stars next Friday night at 7:05. For my broadcast partner, Matt Emsch, I am Matt Lipsack. Thank you for tuning in tonight to the Eastwood Mall Mineral Ridge Rams game of the week. One more time, your final score, Springfield 34 and Mineral Ridge 27. Sound out. Fade to black.
Tri-County Digital Broadcasting would like to thank you for listening to tonight's Eastwood Mall Mineral Ridge Game of the Week. Thank you to all of our sponsors and to all of our listeners. Have a great weekend, everybody.